Well, guys, I was told we were only allowed to have a 2-minute pre-stream today. Ryan was yelling at me, abusing me verbally online, as most men do, apparently, to female gamers. But hi, chat. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're doing good. Tonight, we're hanging out for I want to call it the real first official episode of the FML podcast.
What do you want to call it that? Just because it's your channel?
Yeah, it's the first one on this channel.
It's not the first one. It's the second one. It is the first one to have a whole like very dark watermark. A very dark, like she's just trying to snipe this thing. She's probably like submitted for a fucking trademark or some bullshit on FML podcast already. That's probably what's going on. I think
no, not already. Come on.
I'll drink, but I'm going to finish my rant first. We're going to get to that. But yes, I come here. We're ready. We're shooting the shit a little bit. Ready to go 9 o'clock. She's like, all right, it's going to be like a 10-minute intro. And I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do for 10 minutes?
To be fair, my streams are like 5-6 hours. So y'all can wait, 5 extra minutes, but I understand. And we'll get a basic countdown one because apparently 10 minutes is too long. And Ryan doesn't want to be known for hosting a very dark presentation podcast.
Yeah, we got to figure something out. I mean, not that it's like, obviously, I'm willing to be associated with you, but I see that pop up. I'm like, oh man, something's going on behind the scenes. Maybe not after this episode.
Every episode is basically, we'll see if we make it to the next one.
Yeah, somebody offered you $150 bucks. Before the stream, somebody said, I'll give you $150 if you don't do this stream anymore. I hate Ryan.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking good. Honestly, $150.
But look, 2 seconds into the stream, if it had only been a 30-second intro, it might have even come quicker. But we already got a $100 donation from Lexicon Hellhound.
Lexicon, what a fucking Chad. Thank you for the 100 Reddit star. Okay, so I got, because I'm a basic white woman, I didn't get watermelon, but I did get green apple. But I thought you guys would want something a little strong, but I did get Oktoberfest too. I was thinking about cracking one of those. But
like beer?
Yeah.
I mean, that might be easy. You are like a woman. You are weaker.
I'll take like a couple shots, but
here's the first one. So the way the rules work, this was originally gonna be the 9/11 podcast, and then people were like,
it never was gonna be.
$9.11 will you drink?
It never was gonna be. It never was.
Just a meme. It was just a meme.
Just a meme, guys.
But then we're like, all right, if it's like a 99/11, you do 9/11, then we'll drink. And here's the first one right here.
True.
Thank you, Lexicon Hellhound, for $100.
Thank you so much.
Can we?
No.
Well, we're going to. It was just like tacitly asking for consent, not something I do often, but I figured I'd at least be nice about it this time. But anyway, Labor Day. I fucking hate Labor Day. Because I'm working. Like, it's a normal ass day for me. It means nothing for me.
I stream on Christmas, on Halloween, on my birthday, on New Year. Get with the program.
Well, yeah, but still, like, you can still wish someone Merry Christmas, even if you're working on Christmas, and you can still, like, exchange presents with friends, whatever. Labor Day means absolutely nothing if you're working. So, don't want to stream, be Happy Labor Day. Why is I'm fucking working? It ain't happy for me. It's just a normal ass day.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Yeah, fuck my life. But I guess I never really did much for Labor Day anyway, so
who does? It's a commie holiday. Like get people an extra day off work.
I mean, aren't a lot of them that way though now?
I mean
there are
certainly
people
Martin
like,
Luther King
I need the whole
Day.
entire fucking Valentine's Day off. That's stupid.
Who gets Valentine's Day off?
I don't know. A lot of people, apparently. Last year, I remember seeing so many posts on social media. People being like, I didn't get this Valentine's Day off. I'm like, what? Are you stupid?
Seems like that was in your algorithm because you were lonely or something. I didn't see very much of that.
Wicked. Thank you so much for the 5, guys. This Wednesday, starting Wednesdays, also 9 to 11. Uh-oh. Ryan's gonna get jealous. Me and Wicked.
Exactly. Not to overshadow this new stream that I just started with Ryan Kinel from Outpost, but also we're gonna have 2 women on this stream.
True. Well, you can join. You can hang out. Yeah, that's fine. Wicked, thank you so much for the 5. Hope
thank
you're
you,
doing
Wicked.
Good. Adam, thank you for the 6 months as a bronze titan. I'm so glad I made it to the first official stream that you guys do. Exactly. This is the first real one because the other one, that has to be scrubbed from the internet. That's for sure.
It's not. You know what? That stream gained me 800 subs on my second channel.
What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
On the re-upload, it got 20,000 views and I gained 800 subs on the second channel.
What the fuck? That's, I mean, pretty good, but
It's
that's a
crazy.
good ratio.
It's wild, actually.
And, well, plus you get to re-upload this one, but this one, the rest are not going to be as spicy. Guys, this is a real podcast. We have things to talk about, but also that first one was pretty fascinating. That's for sure.
It's great. You saying you didn't like it?
I did. It was fun.
Well, that's part of the beauty of it. Some of the comments were like, this was awful. Like, I hated it. There was nothing you guys talked about. I'll see you next week. It was like, it was really funny because it was like, this is awful. It was miserable the whole time. You guys had no chemistry. Can't wait to see it next week.
Those comments were the best. I love those. Yeah. But thank you for the 6 months. I'm happy that you took up the Make-A-Wish kid. Hi, Ryan. How does it feel to be the certified Make-A-Wish lesbian on this channel now?
Lesbian? Well, look, Make-A-Wish kid, at least I'm going to get to go somewhere cool, I imagine. I don't know where you're going to take me yet. Probably a carnival cruise where we're going to have to fight black people over chicken tenders.
What did they call it? The fucking poop...
The poop cruise?
Poop cruise? Yeah.
Did you watch that documentary?
My luck. I didn't. That's disgusting.
It wasn't.
I'm not giving Netflix my money.
It was not a great doc.
Well,
Netflix has some good shit, especially serial killer shit. I love that.
Yeah, Netflix does do some decent stuff. Just
it is such a mix, right? When you have like 25,000
Hey guys, let's go watch Cuties.
Yeah, exactly. We have 25,000 titles. There's going to be dog shit there. There is, I think that they have the best like crime documentaries and shit like that. And I don't know about you. I personally love hearing about murders and shit. So
yeah, it's pretty grim, but also it's fascinating.
It is.
Yeah.
Love it.
Black Cane, thank you for the 2. It's called FML because Twink and a redhead was taken. Sounds like some cringe TikTok show.
We didn't check for that, but there's always a backup.
So. Well, you didn't even check for FML. You were just like, we're calling it this.
I did see one.
A trademark war with somebody.
I did see one, and it was like somebody did one like 10 years ago or 3 years ago or something. So whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's long enough in the past. I get that. SC, thank you for the 2. Getting streamed over by both Jeremy and Jay, FML. Yeah, well, their panels don't have diversity. This one does. So that counts.
That's right. Women.
Yep, the women's.
Jay's might. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jeremy's gay. That's diverse.
That's definitely true. For sure. Michael, thank you for the 5. Enjoyed last week's show. Vera, tell Ryan how much you love the puzzle board game Perfection. We were talking on a stream, this was a couple weeks ago, about where my crippling anxiety started, and it was that stupid board game Perfection where you have to take the little pieces out of the hole, and if you don't lift it up perfectly, it fucking buzzes.
It's called Operation.
No, not just Operation. Perfection is the same, but you have to... Oh, no. Yes, that's Operation. I was thinking of that, but I was also thinking of Perfection where you have the little shapes, but you have to put them into the hole. Just as quickly, and then it buzzes at you.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That must be like a next generation thing. I don't know what the fuck that is. Operation was my jam back in the day. That Funny Bone was dog shit.
Both of them were equally painful. I hate them both. I have too much crippling anxiety for this stupid shit. See, this one. Where you have to like put them into the hole as quickly as possible.
Oh, that's a black person on the front. That's definitely new age. I remember something like this. I don't know if it was called Perfection or not, but Yeah, so that is all right. So this is when you are putting the things in there as fast as you can, and then it pops up if you don't get it in
It's
time.
like the inverse of operation.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's toxic as fuck, and I hate that. That's where my crippling anxiety really did start.
You got to get over that at some point.
Vigil, thank you for the 911, 911. Perfect. Thank you. Leave Ryan alone. He's such a nice young lady. Is he?
I don't know if I describe myself as that, but hey, I'll take it. It's a compliment, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess it could be worse. So there is that. Math, thank you for the 20 Canadian. How are you doing up in Canada? You're not dead yet, so that's something, right?
Do they have Labor Day in Canada?
No. They probably have some fucking knockoff holiday because the Canadians just copy us.
Yeah, they got like a fake Thanksgiving in September or some shit, right?
Yeah, that's special. Just like most Canadians.
I assume, like, if it's like Canadian Thanksgiving, I just assume that they gave all their property away to the fucking Indians or something.
It is one that they do have as well.
Yeah.
So I'm just happy to spend my Labor Day evening watching you two. Cheers. Well, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Math.
I know.
Hope a good time up in Canada. Canada's got a good way out, though. Like, they've got those little pods you can just get in when you've had enough of life.
Oh, the suicide pods?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that really is the way to live life.
It
just
is.
whenever you're done, it's over.
Just stroll in there, sayonara,
it's probably
get
the
out.
only good thing about Canada, though.
I was on Saturday night. I got way too fucking drunk. I don't know what I was thinking. I got way too fucking drunk on Saturday night, and I put some.
Not an alcoholic, though.
No.
No.
Not an alcoholic. I mean, I've only had one drink tonight, but I got way too drunk, and I was in downtown Orlando, which can be a little bit sketchy depending on where you're at. And somebody replied, it was like, "Hey, are you here?" I'm like, "No, I'm in downtown Orlando." They just said, "Hey, don't get shot or stabbed." And I replied, "Unfortunately, I survived, so here I am."
Yeah, that's kind of tough, but hey. You made it to this podcast, right? That counts.
Right.
FML. Thank you for the 20. Lurky, thank you for the 5. It's almost time to get into the topics. We have to talk about fucking Bella Ramsey for the next half hour. So annoying. Dual foreheads. Well, there's 3 in the thumbnail. So there's that. There's some good advertising opportunity there. Yep.
I said this morning, make me an offer I can't refuse. I'll get something on there. I'm not going to get a tattoo, but I'll get one of those temporary things for sure.
Yeah, but are you going to reapply it for like a week? Or is it just until you go to bed and then you wipe it off?
I think it's only right to do on a per stream basis. We could work out something, but
yeah, I guess that's fair. Could be worse.
I like those fucking OnlyFans or Twitch thoughts or whatever that write people's name. I'll do that. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and then they're riding the pickle pool floaty.
Bro, if you give me enough money, I will write a name on my forehead.
Twitch has so many insane streamers. The worst part about saying that is I could list 50 women on Twitch that are probably doing it right fucking now. That's the worst part about it. It's not just like, 1 or 2. Hey, they can do what they want, I guess.
Like, I would like to think that if I was a woman, that I'd have some principles and not take that very easy route to just make a shit ton of money from like male simps.
Yeah.
However, I don't know if I have that strength of character. I'll be real. If there was a demand out there for like all that shit for me, I'd probably be doing it. But I just don't think there's a demand, unfortunately. So if someone can convince me otherwise, I'll be going to the OnlyFans route.
Probably. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know if you should go that far, but I guess maybe wait until money. 5 years. Yeah, you're gonna be desperate. No more Brie Larson, Bella Ramsey.
I'm gonna be 40 soon, Vera. Okay, so I gotta get it. I mean, not
you only got
soon,
a couple years left
in 4 years, but I only got a couple years that I can do that.
Yeah. Ding! Thank you for the 199. You forgot to start with a land acknowledgement. Wow. Stunning and brave of us. Thank you for that. And Justin, thank you for the 10. I do appreciate the diversity on the show. Angry and angrier. Yeah, that is kind of the motto around here.
Who's angrier?
I'd probably say you.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we're that far off though. I don't think it's that insane of a difference. But
maybe.
I don't know.
I get pretty angry. Just let it. I said something before the stream that Vera's like, "Jeez, wow, oh." She's like, I can't believe that I said that.
Thank you for the chat. Not a super chat, but a chat that's very important nonetheless. Give Vera 100 super chat, and Ryan will write Jeremy is a homosexual man on his 5 head. How do you feel about that?
I feel like, look, for $100, we're taking shots. So like,
yeah,
the level is up.
True. I'll take a couple shots at 100, but besides that, I'm good. I don't really want to die today, so I think I'm good.
Regardless, $100 super chats, doesn't matter how many you send, I will continue to drink, even if she's only gonna like do beers or something.
Yeah, well, I'll take a couple of shots of vodka, but only a couple. Anyway, we don't need to encourage anybody because, well, I mean, we could, right? Money never hurt anyone. All right, it's time to talk about absolutely fucking stupid people on the internet. Now, Ryan's a fake gamer. He doesn't actually play games. So I doubt it's going to be a yes, but have you ever gotten banned from a video game for saying questionable things?
I have not, to be honest, because like legitimately, when I did used to play on voice chat with people, I'm talking, this is back in like PS3 days. It's probably like the last time I did that, use in-game chat to talk to people, and I never got banned, no matter what we said. I remember I was playing NBA 2K like over a decade ago, and me and my friends were, obviously a lot of black people play that. We all got cake tattoos on the backs of our necks and went to play 3-on-3 and did the same intro where we turn around and point to our backs, and we triggered some black people on there. We didn't even get banned for that. So
yeah, I gotta be fair. If anybody ever saw my Xbox 360 chat logs, I'd be banned from every platform possible, just straight up. But since I've become a streamer, I haven't gotten banned for saying anything suspicious. Probably just because now games want you to like fucking invest your 401k into their games to get decent pulls. So like I'm genuinely afraid to lose my fucking investment, which would suck. Imagine my Steam account getting banned. I probably have like 20k worth of games on there. I'd be so mad.
that is, yeah, I guess that is something to consider.
That is a problem.
That is wild.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could just use a Smurf account if you want to, like, legitimately troll, but then you're also buying another copy of the same game you might have already purchased on your main account.
I don't like talking to other people in general. So, you know what I mean? That's always kind of been my policy whenever I've been, like, whether it's, multiplayer shooters or whatever, throughout my entire history online, even when I'm playing them, I never have my mic activated. I just don't. I don't want to talk to anybody. That's
the great thing about being a streamer, right? Is that you're still being able to shit talk the players. Just they can't report
they can't hear you. Yeah.
So, but at least you're getting the validation from other people who are like, yeah, that's right. They are retards. So that's nice about it. But apparently, of course, Blizzard doesn't actually want adults to smack talk each other because Overwatch 2 players were reportedly permanently banned for calling someone a noob. And then there was also a question mark and worth as inappropriate, citing prior similar behavior. Now, obviously, these are not the worst words that you could ever use on the internet, but it really does boil down to their stupid AI systems. Because, of course, AI is the new hot feature for all of these companies. Every company's investing, every company's utilizing it. And just a couple of years ago, or this was back in November 2024, but they started it earlier than that, Xbox introduced new AI solutions to protect players from unwanted messages in its multifaceted approach to safety, which really just means, yeah, your account could accidentally get banned because the AI marks words like noob as being inappropriate.
It's the new N-word, I guess.
I guess.
Can you go back to the tweet to see what were the other words?
There was a question mark and there was worth.
Worth?
So, because worth is used as like slang for like, oh, I just called you the N-word, and then you say worth because you know you're going to get banned for doing something really fucking shitty. So it's like, it's worth it.
Okay. That's a new one. I haven't heard that.
Yeah.
That's what the kids are saying now, apparently.
Yep.
I like it.
Now
the
you're
kids are
hip with the
inventing new ways to be
kids.
racist.
Yeah.
This is so gay. This is so absolutely ridiculous. And ultimately, I don't think anybody should be banned for anything, right? I don't think anybody should be banned on PlayStation or Xbox chats for saying anything. However, even though that's not what I think that maybe most people would think it might be reasonable if you're just saying N-word, 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 or like attacking somebody. Maybe you might think it's reasonable. I don't, but maybe most people would. This is nothing. This is stupid. And specifically for Overwatch 2, who can't get anyone playing it in the first place.
Yeah, nobody's
know if you
playing
should be banning
Overwatch
them.
anymore.
Yeah.
I haven't even heard the last time that somebody said Overwatch was a good game. Never mind actually admitting that they fucking played it still. I thought everyone went to Marvel Rivals.
I don't know, but I feel like they need... I feel like with how disappointing Overwatch 2 was in general, they can't really afford to be banning anybody.
Yeah, but Activision is making bank off of Call of Duty. I mean, analysts think this Call of Duty is going to be worse off for them because of Battlefield 6's launch, but...
That's true. I mean, who knows? And obviously, what we're talking about is the idea of Call of Duty like selling tens of millions of copies, but not as many tens of millions as they thought, right? So it's still going to be huge, but obviously Battlefield 6 does look like it might take a chunk out of it.
It looks like it's going to be good. I just hope that they actually update it consistently instead of pull a Halo Infinite where a game releases and then they never do anything else with it again. I was so pissed off about that. I didn't think Infinite was bad. But then they dropped it because they're stupid. Not stupid, though, is Kevin with the 9111. Wow, looking at you two uglies makes me want to gouge out my eyes and plug my ears like perfection. FML. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate the support, buddy. Like, that's what we're doing here.
Yep.
You can think of it one of two ways. We can talk about stories that make you feel better about yourself, or you can just watch us and maybe feel better about yourself.
True.
Right? So,
true and real.
Thank you, Kevin.
I'm still pouring my shot because I'm not going to chug it like a maniac.
Why?
I'm not going to do that. Because I'm not a maniac like that.
You're a woman. You like doing dishes and shit. So I'm trying to avoid getting another cup dirty.
I mean, yeah, cleaning's fine though. I'd rather clean than just like chug like a unhinged alcoholic on a live stream though.
Hold on. I'm taking like one drink out of there. Just because it's here, just because I'm drinking out of the bottle, does that mean I'm chugging it? That's like if I had a 20-ounce thing of Mountain Dew Zero, and instead of pouring it into a glass, I just took a little drink of it and sat it down.
Yeah,
don't judge me.
I guess. All right. You know what? I'll apologize this once.
That's right.
You're not an alcoholic yet. You're very quickly on your way there, though. Anyway, I'm
36. If I was going to be there, I'd be there already.
What did you say happened to you on Saturday night?
I got way too drunk.
Yep.
I was having a good time. I was out in the town, having fun.
Early Labor Day celebration.
Yeah, because I was going to be working on Labor Day.
Yep.
So I had to get my celebration out of the way early.
Yep. But we'll see if they clarify the noob ban. I highly doubt it. I bet that they'll just unban the people and then say absolutely nothing because they think that they can get away with anything they want. They're raking in billions and billions of dollars. Activision's owned by Xbox. Now, Xbox can do anything they want. So they think, it's not that big of a deal. It's cool. It is what it is. But this is the problem with having these stupid AI systems because one day your fucking Steam account worth $20K is going to get unfairly banned. And then a real person's going to look through your chat logs and go, yeah, we're not unbanning this account. That's for sure.
But what if you call someone a clanker and the robots get upset because they consider it a slur?
That could happen. I mean,
the robots start getting sensitive. They're trained by diversity consultants that consider a bunch of things slurs. They take it personally. They false flag your account, then they message you after and like brag about getting you banned. I could see that.
That's the worst timeline, but it's so true. That could happen.
I can see it happening.
I hate that. Don't give the fucking clankers any ideas, please. Just don't. Justin, thank you for the 10. I do appreciate the diversity on this show. Angry and Angrier, already read that. Thank you so much. Maximus, thank you for the 99 cents and the absolutely horrendous profile picture. That's great. Thank you so much.
You know who that is?
No. I don't know.
You want to know?
Sure.
That's Brie Larson's foot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want to see that again. That's something you look at every day. Not particularly interesting for me.
Well, I only look at it every day because Maximus super chats every day. So
yeah.
I guess technically I do, even if like it's completely unintentional.
It's against your will. Yeah. You don't want to. Yeah. Michael, thank you for the 5 Canadian. Again, hope you're doing good up in the Canada. You're still alive, so that counts. Oh my God, my favorite internet hottie and Vera doing a podcast. I'm sure you guys became friends because the Brie Larson fan club.
We turned her around. I'm saying it can happen.
Brie Larson, I don't know. I still think I hate Rachel Zegler more.
It's not even close.
I think
that's what I was saying about that.
There's some people that really prefer Zegler over Larson. I'm like, you're crazy.
So like when you look at Brie Larson, she was in a movie that people didn't like. She's a character that people don't like. Got it. When it comes to what she said that thing about we don't need white men critics telling us about these movies or whatever. Outside of that, what has she said?
Well, Brie Larson did pull the whole, I'm going to be my own version of me with Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, so like while talking and like doing banter in like a cast interview and talking about like doing their own stunts or something, she said something that people like, oh, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah. I don't think
she's
the worst though.
No, it obviously it attracted a ton of attention. It was a huge controversy, and the way that the media treated critics of the movie was like, I feel like a much bigger story than Brie Larson herself, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, she said one or two stupid things. Rachel Zegler was on a crusade.
Yeah, that's true. You're going to have to get her no tears left to cry sweatshirt one of these days. Really piss everybody off.
I don't know. I still got plenty though.
Yeah, true. Thank you for the 10. I proudly displayed my first edition Varian Ship logo merch. Congrats to the web's newly eminent, woeful yet gloomy twosome. Wow. Stunning and brave of you.
Wait, Varian?
Varian, that's how I pronounced it. I don't know.
I think it's supposed to be Varian. Varian sounds like a...
Yeah, but there's no extra A.
For what?
Between the R and the Y.
Yeah,
the way you're pronouncing is if there's an extra A.
I'm saying Varian.
Yeah.
There's no extra A in there.
No, what I'm saying, the way you're pronouncing it sounds like there should be an extra A.
I don't know. I just don't think there's any good names.
I don't think that there are either.
Rara.
It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, it is.
Every single name I've heard is stupid.
Thank you,
that's
Iris.
No offense to the chat. That's just the mashup of these two names.
It doesn't work, no.
It does not work, but thank you for the 10. Mr. Big Morg, thank you for the 199. Never forget, Ellie's going to be a dad in season 3. Perfect segue into one of our least favorite women.
Can you zoom in on this a little more?
I don't want to. Please don't.
You have to. You did zoom in on it before we started reading the article, which it doesn't need to be that close, but holy shit, like God.
I'm close do you want?
Well, when you pulled up that first tweet,
Oh god,
I was like, why the fuck are you so zoomed out? You can see like the first 10 replies. I didn't know. Then you did the second one too. This is better. Now we get a good view of. This is what you should have put in the thumbnail for the record.
I was looking for this image at a higher resolution, but I couldn't find one.
No, there's not really.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can sail around for the high def image.
You somehow found what I believe is one of the least ugly looking pictures of Bella Ramsey out there to put in the thumbnail. And I thought, is that just like female having each other's backs or something? Or what is that shit?
To me, I truly think she's just one of the ugliest looking humans in general. So every single picture is the same amount of fucking ugly. Bro,
but when I do Bella Ramsey videos and I like go to Google, I just search Bella Ramsey ugly.
So every picture?
Oh, that's the search that I use, like when I'm looking for thumbnails of her.
Yeah, that's this image. I think this is the best image that came out of this Last of Us show, though.
Bro, put that one and Rachel Zegler's Snow White one next to each other.
Oh God,
like that freeze frame.
No. We do
you can't
not
do that with your
want
face?
that. Listen, having to deal with just one of them is bad. Never mind both of them on the screen at the same time. That's just pure cancer. But, of course, as I'm sure some of you know, Ryan and I became friendly when ye old Last of Us 2 was releasing back in 2020. Neil Cuckman was calling us bigots and racists and sexists and attacking everybody who was hurting his feelings. So I feel like it's only fair that we talk about the most recent piece of The Last of Us news, and that is that Bella Ramsey is lashing out at fans saying you don't have to watch season 3, which is rich because she's basically telling people to not make her money. There's no way that this show is going to get a season 4 or a season 5 if people don't show up to watch this. And there's so many actors that are like, yeah, you don't have to watch it, but then nobody's going to watch it.
It's like the whole situation is very funny because we do hear this often. If you don't like it, don't watch it. No one's forcing you to watch, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But the added twist of this story in particular is she's like, the game's out there. You can just replay that if you want. And it's like, that's the whole fucking problem, is the game that you are basing these next couple seasons off was so poorly received by everyone. It split the fan base. People hated it. People gave up on the franchise. And that is quite literally exactly what happened in season 2. You lost half your viewership. People are really pissed off for the same exact reasons they were in the second game. So you saying you don't have to watch it. You can just play the game again if you want. It's like, no, you idiot. You fucking retard. Like, you're...
I truly don't think that anybody affiliated with this project understands what it is that people didn't like and how they're working on a show, which I guess now is going to have to, like, sway very heavily away from source material, but originally they were following it, and season 1 was okay. I didn't hate season 1. Season 2 was obviously a clusterfuck, but it's like they truly believed that the reception was going to be different, or they don't understand why it is that people fucking hate these characters in the direction that their story went in. So saying, go and play the game is... There's no point to say that. People are going to hate both. They're both bad.
I think... one of the main reasons that we saw season 2 play out the way it did and no adaptation of any way, like obviously they did adapt things, they did change a couple things, but in terms of the main core of this story is Neil Druckmann. I think Neil Druckmann's ego is so hyperinflated. I think himself and all the yes men around him and all the people in the gaming industry, they gaslit themselves into believing that the poor reception for Last of Us 2 didn't have anything to do with the game, didn't have anything to do with their story. It was just people like us, people that were shitting on it, people that grew their channels because of it. It was just all fake. It was fake outrage. It wasn't real. People actually loved the game when they gave it a chance. and the conversation will turn on this thing in a couple years. And when we put this on screen, you're not going to see any of that backlash, and we're going to be vindicated. We're going to be validated when it comes out. That's what I think it was.
Well,
and what do we
that's
see
exactly
now?
what they're doing with Intergalactic too. So clearly that's got to be their mentality is, oh, let's cast somebody who's going to cause a stir, but then everybody's going to end up loving it anyway because we're so innovative and we're taking a bold risk. But I don't think Intergalactic's going to sell either. And honestly, I think Tati Gabrielle has a significantly worse like public image at this point because she's been in so many other things. Bella Ramsey, I think people were willing to give a chance to because of Game of Thrones. And then I think she was in like one other thing after that. But when you look at Tati Gabrielle, she's an activist who goes on the red carpet and talks about, you know, how we need to basically virtue signal more. And anybody who's criticizing the LGBT community are fucking bigots. She's doing the incel tears image with Ciri from The Witcher. And it's like Neil Druckmann is banking on this strategy, but how many times can they bank on this strategy and then it fails before they realize, oh, this isn't working out the way we need it to?
Yeah, and I think that the reason that Neil Druckmann and Amy Gross, is that her name? The person who co-wrote Last of Us 2? Either way, the co-writer for Last of Us 2, who is also producing, they both left. They're both not involved after this.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the primary reasons, because they were big contributing factors to them deciding to adapt it this way and not change anything and what played out. They're like, oh, we have so much work to do on Intergalactic. We couldn't possibly stay around to help produce this second season, which is like just give feedback and be involved in some way. Yeah. I think there was some parting of the ways there. I don't think it's all sunshine and rainbows. And the fact that they are filming this before they finish scripts for season 3.
Oh my gosh.
Like, that's another warning sign and telling to me that everybody at HBO, even though they thought they had a juggernaut after season 1 because it did get good ratings and was well received, now they realize that this thing's done.
Yeah, I didn't ever really expect the people that they were hiring to be, you know, like the top of the food chain in Hollywood by any means. I feel like generally video game adaptations kind of get the shit end of the stick, but I still expected after season 1 truly for them to scrap the Joel storyline and keep him around as long as possible because they knew the backlash that was going on, but also they'd be able to milk Pedro Pascal screen time for as much as they could get out of him. And when they didn't do that, and you're combining that with the fact that, oh, the next season is focused on Abby, and you've got Bella Ramsey sitting here saying, oh, you don't have to watch it. If you hate it that much, the game exists. You can just play the games again. You don't have to watch season 3 if you don't want to watch, or if you do want to watch it, I hope you enjoy it. Like, none of that together paints a positive picture.
Yeah. Yeah, we see this a lot, right? Whenever people lash out like this, we typically don't see people lash out this way.
Yeah.
When they have a successful thing.
Exactly. I agree, Rover. He made one good game and thought he was Kojima. Kojima has made enough good games to where he's earned the right to be a pompous asshole. Yeah, like, he didn't ever create, in my opinion, like the caliber that Kojima had. Kojima obviously has a lot under his belt, but it's a lot and it's highly rated too. So it's this combination, but Neil Druckmann sees success once and he's like, yeah, guys, I'm pretty fucking cool and I'm going to waste billions and billions of dollars making these trash, well, games and shows.
Yeah, but nothing is his.
Well, right
like,
now.
Intergalactic is the first thing that is a Neil Druckmann production.
Well, they were
basically
marketing The Last of Us 2 as like Neil Druckmann's The Last of Us.
Well, that's true. That is like Last of Us 2 is Neil Druckmann's. What I mean is like that is not a property he created.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right? He was involved in the first game.
Yeah. It wasn't solely him.
Exactly. It wasn't just him. Then he took over in the second and got to do whatever the fuck he wanted, and we saw how that played out. Uncharted, same thing, right? That was not Uncharted 4, right? The one that everybody fucking hates. Right? Like, Neil Druckmann didn't create that. He like came on board. He rode people's coattails, and then he becomes president of the studio. And so Intergalactic's the first thing that is truly his.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that plays out.
We were supposed to, according to rumors, we were supposed to see a trailer of it at Summer Games Fest. Like around that time, we were supposed to see like a more in-depth look. And then a couple of weeks ago during Gamescom, but then every single time it's like there are these rumors that we're going to see it, and then it's pushed off and it's pushed off, which I think what they did with the intergalactic teaser that we had seen last year at, was it the Game Awards? I think it was. I think that they pulled a perfect dark where basically they doctored the entire thing and they just created the gameplay to show off, but the game is nowhere near that state.
Yeah, like there was about 2 seconds of gameplay in that.
Yeah.
Or
what they said was gameplay.
What they told us was gameplay. And you know what? With what they've done before, I do genuinely believe that from a technical standpoint, there's a chance the game could look beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shouldn't most AAA games now that have hundreds of millions of dollars put into them be beautiful? Isn't that the standard now?
Yes, what it should be, but it's not, obviously.
Yeah.
Star Wars Outlaws, might be a stark
now it's
reminder
on
of
the fucking
that.
Switch too. It's gonna fucking blow up those stupid consoles. Whew.
Yeah, I still think about that thermal detonator scene in that gameplay review that IGN did or whatever, and it looked legitimately like you were playing Dark Forces or something. That's how bad that thermal detonator looked.
Don't insult Dark Forces like that.
I'm just talking about the graphics.
Yeah.
Dark Forces is awesome.
It is, but I don't think Intergalactic is going to be, that's for sure. And hey, I guess it's good that they don't have Bella Ramsey on that project, because now Bella Ramsey's washed up. And then Tati Gabrielle will be. I almost feel like these actresses going into these video game adaptations, it's truly the make or break moment for their careers. These people don't care at all about video games, but they're offered these roles. So they're like, well, I might as well, because I've gotten no work. So either I'm going to make it in the game scene or I'm not going to.
Yeah, I view Tati Gabrielle and Bella Ramsey a little bit different. I think all women are stupid, but the younger they are, the dumber they are usually. And Bella Ramsey's fairly young, right? Which, so is Rachel Zegler. It doesn't mean they can't be criticized or whatever. Tati Gabrielle's been in the industry a lot longer. So I feel like there's a higher standard for her coming out and lashing out at fans and shit like that immediately right away and saying stuff like that. That we should be more critical of that than we are necessarily of Bella Ramsey, just because of the differential and the work that they've had and their level of experience as a professional. But this was, again, one of the things we've heard people say over and over again: if you don't like it, don't watch. And guess what? People don't.
Right.
So congratulations, you potato-headed fuck. Any chance of people coming back, you're just going to lose more viewers for season 3. Congratulations.
And I haven't heard anything about Bella Ramsey's future in Hollywood, but one would have thought by this point, if Bella Ramsey's not going to be the main star of season 3, that she would be getting other work now. He, she, they, I wumbo, you wumbo. They'd already be signed up for more work.
She is, and I don't mean to be extra cruel, just a little. She is too ugly for a lot of roles.
Yeah, she is.
She just is. She's fucking weird looking. She's not the right casting for Ellie.
Okay, so in my opinion, she's got a period piece face. She looks like she could play some fucking tavern wench in some 1300s fucking Tudor period piece. And that's fine. There are some actresses like that are like that. There are actresses that are in these period pieces now who have iPhone face and they've got lip filler, so they don't look like they're fitting into the setting at all. But she's got a period piece face. So cast her in those and leave video games alone.
There's 100% a place for really old, look, British people, especially British people hundreds of years ago, a lot of people that just look like just exactly like that. When women didn't know that drinking while you were pregnant could fuck up the baby, right? Like she has a perfect face for that type of era. Perfect for Game of Thrones when you can justify marrying a bunch of cousins and inbreeding and shit like that. Perfect for that. But for a lot of just general roles that we would expect for young actresses in Hollywood to get, she is too ugly for them.
All I know is she should be cast in a Habsburg period piece. The fucking end of the lineage.
That if a studio were to come out and be like, hey, we're doing a Brad Pitt biopic, right? We want to do Brad Pitt and we want to cast Ryan Kinel as a younger Brad Pitt. I'd be like, I'd say, okay. But I'd also be like,
free money.
I'm not quite I don't think I'm quite the right person for that role. I don't think I fit the description, but yeah, I'll sign on this dotted line in a second. People can get mad all they want. I'll take millions of dollars. Fuck you. Yeah. But like, it's just, it's not like it is fairly cruel for me to say it the way I am, but the principle isn't cruel. Like she doesn't look like Ellie.
No, she doesn't. The actress they chose for Abby looked way closer.
Yeah. And it is, I can believe zombie apocalypse. I can believe a bunch of this shit. I don't believe that disgusting face, they, them, like binding her tits up, non-binary, whatever the fuck she identifies as, Bella Ramsey, could pull Isabella Merced. No fucking way you can convince me of that. No way that Isabella Merced is letting this Down syndrome, missing chromosome fuck anywhere near that pussy. That is my, like, the thing that is most unbelievable to me, this entire situation.
No, I mean, I'm not going to disagree, that's for sure. Jason, thank you for the 99.11. Whoop whoop. The Labor Partay is on the FML podcast. Cheers to miserable Mondays with you two beautiful bastards. Tequila shot ready here. Let's go. I know. I'll get another shot ready to die.
Hell
Ryan's
yes.
like, yeah, I'm ready. I've been waiting for fucking 20 minutes now. Finally, stop talking. We can finally keep partying. Uh-oh, that's a really big one. Okay. That's great.
That's what she said. Cheers.
Yep. Stunning and brave of you, Jason. Thank you so much for the support.
Thank you, Jason. A lot of Canadians in your chats.
Apparently, I don't think I've ever seen this many Canadians grouped together at once in my community. That's a little worrying, to be honest.
It's called a murder of Canadians, I believe.
We
got over 1,000 people watching, by the way.
Guys, give the stream a like if you're enjoying. If you don't, you're banned. Thank you for being here. Speaking of Ryan murdering, Ryan is this generation's Al Bundy. Do you have any comment?
What are the shirts that Al Bundy made? Like the fucking like no women or something. What, you know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but
I'm gonna look.
You're gonna show me.
Yeah.
You're gonna find it. Jim, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Chat, say thank you or you're banned. Chat is saying no ma'am.
Yeah, the no ma'am shirts.
I don't remember that.
Bro, it's so funny. It's it was like a men's activist group of like men against Amazonian matriarchy or something like that. It was something stupid.
Yep.
No, National Organization of Men Against Amazonian Masterhood. And it's just like the female sign with a big X through it that says no ma'am. Yeah.
I was looking, oh man, I thought I had sent it to you. I saw this shirt and I was looking up FML merch. I was like, what have other people made? And it was, you can't spell female without FML, and it was the female logo and then an X through it. It's like, damn, Ryan's already on the merch game. What the hell?
Oh man, we do need to get something going on. That'll be fun. But yeah, I'm sharing a picture of it here. Share my screen.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Yeah. There you go.
It's so funny. No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Darth, thank you for the 911. Hi, Varen Ryan. Irish whiskey and cigar watching you two. FML. Doesn't sound too bad.
Hell yeah.
You.
You smoke cigars?
No, I don't. But I respect it.
Okay. You're like, I'm just imagining it.
Yeah.
I like cigar. I like a nice cigar every once in a while. Maybe a couple a year, basically. A couple of cigars a year. Only on happy occasions. That's why it's only like 3 times a year. So.
Geez, that many? Damn,
yeah,
you're a pretty
usually.
happy person.
Not like once a quarter, but, about 3 times a year.
Logan, thank you for the 5. And she's going to be Jade in Mortal Kombat 2. That's definitely not what, that's definitely what people wanted. I don't think that Tati Gabrielle fits in any of these roles she's being cast in. It makes no sense to me. She's not some like fan favorite, like, we'll just say nerd actress. It's not like she has like some big knowledge base of like video games or movies. It's not like she's tried to fight for a role like Henry Cavill, for example. He fought for his role as Superman. He got his fans to like fight for his opportunity to be able to audition, and like he was very vocal about Superman and Geralt in The Witcher. But like, when has Tati Gabrielle ever, I don't know, contributed to nerd culture, we'll say?
I don't know. The thing that I know Tati Gabrielle more from anything else is the show The 100.
Yeah, she was in The 100. I also remember she was in You, that like serial killer Netflix show that came out, and at the end,
that sounds good.
It was good up until the last season, where literally a group of feminists get together and they avenge each other, and they right the wrongs that this man, did to these women, and they literally start a fake like Reddit group to fucking catch him. It's the cringiest shit. And she was the leader.
Is the savant in it?
It's so fucking stupid. But besides those, what else has Tati Gabrielle really been in?
She was in Uncharted.
I guess.
Produced by Neil Druckmann, probably.
Probably. I think they might have a bit of a special relationship at this point.
I would in most cases I would say that's the case, but I'm pretty sure that Neil Druckmann sucks dick. So
I don't know. I mean, he's casting these women that look like men, so I think he's just got a very specific type.
I think he likes men. I think that Neil Druckmann has taken yards of dick in his life.
Maybe.
So.
Not what I want to imagine, but thank you for the visual. Joe, thank you for the 10. Hey, Ryan and Vera, finally turned away from the Alphabet Alliance.
That's right, Joe. Got a profile picture.
Anyway, good luck to your Bears Monday, and looking forward to seeing you guys every Monday. FML. Well, there's no guarantee this is going to be every Monday. We can only hope we make it that far. Well, Ryan at the beginning of the stream, like a half hour before, he's like, shit, I can't believe we have to fucking do this again.
And I thought this would be canceled. I was really planning on having this night free.
Yeah.
It'll be on my channel next week.
Mm-hmm.
And my Bears are going to be playing at the same time. I'm going to be pulling double duty, but I'll be focused on the stream. But we might have a real life FML if the Bears get destroyed on Monday Night Football, like while that shit's happening.
You're going to be sitting here fucking moping the whole time. Like,
yes,
shit, I can't
and I'm
believe
gonna be
this
getting
happens.
drunk too, probably. So,
yeah.
And also,
it's going to be the depression stream. It's going to really be FML.
And also shout out to Deadeye Duncan on that profile picture. KOTOR legend, Deadeye Duncan.
Yep. I love KOTOR. Man,
KOTOR. Somebody had a Bendex Star Killer profile the other day. I thought that was awesome.
Oh, man, that's sick. I don't know how I feel about the remake, though. I know it's in development.
I do. Fuck it.
I don't. Maybe it could be good. They should have just let the fan project
say that.
I know. They should have just let the fan project keep going. It was like 85% done.
Who was that dumb bitch that got raped in Grand Theft Auto that they brought
Sam
on?
Maggs.
Right.
Yeah, Gamergate 1. She was raped in Grand Theft Auto. She was going to lawmaker. She was saying we need to outlaw GTA. She might as well get with Collective Shout at this point.
Yeah, so now obviously she's not working on it anymore, and like I feel like the ownership has changed now. And it's
I hate to tell you, but the only reason why she's not working on it now is because her husband works in like Star Wars publishing, and so she's sucked D all the way to the top. So now she's
Wow.
like greenlighting all these books, like the fucking the Boulder character, but she was behind that.
Wait, Sam
And,
Maggs was?
yeah, Sam Maggs was. And now she's
Wow.
also working at Wizards of the Coast, ruining Dungeons and Dragons.
It's already ruined.
Yeah.
But like that should not happen because if there's anything in a KOTOR remake that involves hiring writers, go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, just copy and paste the original script.
Now, if you want to do revoice acting and stuff like that, that's fine. But there's fucking 100,000 lines of dialogue that are already written, a story that's already written. You don't need to write anything. You don't need to change anything if you're doing this. And if you are, I don't want any part of it.
It's like how people were talking about them doing a live action show. All I could imagine was they are truly going to pick a non-binary actor for that role because they wouldn't be able to decide if it would be a male or a female.
So stupid.
Yep.
You like having a trans Mystique.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's also what people want. That's exactly what Marvel fans want to see. Logan, thank you for becoming a member. Raptor, thank you for the 5 months. She's retarded. Just cast her as the Hunchback. Who?
Bro, she could.
Bella?
She could be Quasimodo.
Do not do my bro Quasimodo dirty like that. He's a good character.
I think Quasimodo's a retard. Like the
What?
idea, like he is just a big massive simp. As if that fuck ever had a chance. Esmeralda. Are you kidding me?
He might have not have had a chance, but he was a good character. You're just a hater. Borg.
Bro, if he was born just a couple like centuries before that, he would have been kicked down a fucking hill when he came out looking like that. Ugh.
I don't know. He's a good character though. Should have got Zara from Cobra Kai as Jade. I don't know if this is a hot take, but I just want them to stop doing video game adaptations for now. I don't trust any of them. Sure, we've had a couple of better ones over the past couple of years, but we've had way too many failures.
Oh, we get great ones like Minecraft every once in a while.
Yeah, we do get some great ones, but how often are we getting great ones?
I was just kidding. Minecraft was awful.
No, I know. Minecraft was bad. But how often are we really getting the good ones?
The Sonic ones are pretty fun.
Yeah, those are fun, but those are over now.
No, they're not. What are you talking about?
Aren't they over? Oh no, they're doing.
Did you watch Sonic 3?
Yeah, they're doing. Yeah, they're doing.
Did you watch?
I know.
Did you watch Metal Sonic show up at the end?
I'm sorry. Hey,
and
to
Amy?
be fair, how many of these movies are they really gonna make though?
At least 4.
Before that's true. Yeah. Before they start getting bad. I don't know. They've been great so far. But when you get to fucking movie 22, you go, well, do we really need you to keep doing this? Probably not. Gaia, thank you for the 10. Fellow Canadian. Well, I'm not a Canadian, but we seem to have a group of Canadians tonight. Look, Season 2 did something the game tried and failed. It got me actually rooting for Abby, if only for the anticipation of watching her smash Bella Ramsey's face in the floor. Yeah, Joel in one. You know, they should have taken out Ellie and turned it into a Joel revenge storyline.
That actually would have been amazing.
That would have been pretty
good.
And
it would have been such a departure from the lore.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But him going fucking berserk.
It would have been the right
like,
decision.
Okay, after my daughter died, you know, I really tried to be a better man for Ellie, but now that Ellie's gone, I gotta get me some bazookas. Fuck this. That would have been amazing.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Jabroni, thank you for the 5. Hey, Alphabet Tardos, just generate an awesome AI photo to use.
Look at that fucking baby.
That's a pretty good image. Not gonna lie.
That baby's probably like getting ready to go to preschool in a school zone where there's like a high concentration of trans people, so they got to protect themselves, you know?
I love America, but damn, do we have a lot of problems right now. Make asylums great again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the problem is usually like the problematic things sort themselves out, or at least there's a pretty good chance they do. They won't stick around for long. But now that they're deciding to like, you know, go out there and take a few people with them, bigger problem.
Wow. What an inspirational quote. Thank you so much for that, Ryan.
You're welcome.
Joe, thank you for the 20. KOTOR is my favorite game of all time. I think it's one of the greatest stories ever told. I think the remake will likely be trash, but at least it will be a platform for people to mod. That's a silver lining. At least fucking nude Bastila walking around with a big old honkers.
That'd be nice.
Her and Juhani getting it on throughout the entire game. I guess
I am your doom.
I don't know. I thought we were fucking bigots. How is it that we're bigots, but yet we're sitting here saying one of the best games ever created has a black guy, a disabled guy, a lesbian, a fucking, I guess if we really want to go for the diversity points, non-binary, choose your gender, pick your pronouns. This is like the most diverse game ever. How could you like it? I thought we were bigots.
I love it, but I can choose like my own adventure. I can choose what I want to do. And like, yeah, Juhani is a lesbian. Like canonically, Juhani and KOTOR is a lesbian. Now it's not like you're sitting there watching her fucking scissor or something.
No, but she definitely
if you're exploring the story, there are little hints and connections. And yes, it's not like this character says, yeah, me and Juhani, we used to fuck all the time. But if you go through the conversations, you can clearly
And that's
tell.
what makes storytelling great, is when it's not supposed to be like in your face, like Veilguard, where you're going around picking modern day terminology simulator like transgender, non-binary, or top surgery scar toggle. Sometimes you can add something in and it's just a little hint and then it's okay.
Yeah. Interested query. What are your pronouns, meatbag?
I love HK. He's such a good character. He's so fucking funny. Torres, thank you so much for gifting 20 to the channel.
20 memberships. Vera, what are your memberships at?
For this stream?
For this channel. No, what I'm saying is like, because if they're $5 a piece, that's
I have 3 tiers. I have 5, 10, and 25, but these are fivers.
If those are fivers.
They're fivers.
5 times 20. I'm not Asian, but I can do that math.
Can ya?
I can. That means we have reached the threshold for a shot. Thank you, Israel.
I'll take one more. And then
after this one more?
No, this is one more. And then maybe one more towards the very end of the stream. And then I think I'm good, because I think I don't want to die. I'm not going to die, but you know what I mean.
You gotta keep drinking water too.
I haven't drank anything else this stream.
You stay up till like fucking 3 in the morning. You'll probably be sober before you go to bed.
Usually like I don't fall asleep till like 5.
The fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. I'm just
crippling.
Like
crippling anxiety, all the health problems.
Yeah. I mean, do we really want to get into it? You know, I'm not trying to make this the victim stream, but like if we want to sit here.
Bro, do you see Joe Man's that $2 super chat from Joe Man? Down you go.
Yeah, I did see that. I highlighted that. Thank you for the 2. Much appreciated. Let's get through a couple of these real quick. Michael, thank you for the 2. Can't wait for the KOTOR Lego game.
Brie Larson voice actor.
Giving them fucking ideas. Listen, I love you, chat, but you gotta stop.
So you saw what he's talking about, right?
I didn't know.
There is a new Lego Star Wars. It's not a game, but it's like a little mini series or whatever they're putting on Disney Plus. They've done them before.
Yeah.
They do a bunch of like alternate timeline, like Darth Jar Jar, like memes and jokes and shit.
Yeah.
Revan is showing up in this like next season.
I didn't see that. You're
lying.
No.
And there's a bunch of people who like claimed Brie Larson was cast as a voice actor for it and stuff, which there's not any confirmation or anything, but that conversation's already out there. Which stay the fuck away.
That's trash. You just ruined my night. Fuck my life.
That's how I feel. Like, it's funny. I made a video right after Rise of Skywalker talking about like what are they going to bastardize next. So this is probably like late 2019, early 2020, back when I was a terrible YouTuber as opposed to now where I just suck. And I was like, look, I think that they're gonna mine these things. I think they're gonna do Thrawn. I think Dave Filoni's gonna do a bunch of shit with Thrawn. I think that they're gonna do code. I said Knights of the
With
Republic. I
Bane
think they're gonna
and
do something with that.
and yeah.
Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine the Acolyte, but you know.
Oh Jesus! Every time I hear the Acolyte now, it's like I get flashbacks to the fucking war. It's just plain PTSD thinking about her dancing and shaking her ass in that stupid fucking video, and then the cringe romance and like that and the awful outfits. I can't. Every time I think of
discourse.
that. Yeah, you love it. How much money did you make off of Discourse? Probably enough for it to not sting.
There's a video of my face on Amanda Stenberg's body. That's out there twerking.
That is true and cursed. Ranger, thank you for the 10 pounds. Druckmann did have plans for The Last of Us 3 at one point. I think he bailed from the show rather than share those ideas because the show's tanking. Yeah, he was originally teasing The Last of Us 3, but I also believe that Intergalactic's probably going to take a couple of years to come out. So, like, The Last of Us 3 probably wouldn't even be till, like, 2030. Because Intergalactic's targeting, like, what, 2027 right now?
It wasn't just Last of Us 3. Remember, in the aftermath of Last of Us 2 and all this stuff, they promised a lot. They promised another factions game, whatever that was called.
Well, that got canceled, yeah.
That got completely
that was almost
totally
done,
canceled.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. It had a decent amount of work into it. Now, I don't know how much it was like kind of not ported over, but like reused from the thing that they did before. But
they should have rivaled Concord and put it up for 11 days instead of 12.
Yeah. And so like The Last of Us as a video game franchise had plans after Last of Us 2 and they died.
Yeah.
Neil Druckmann promised fans on Last of Us Day or whatever. What did it used to be called? I don't know if it was Infection Day or
it was like it might have been, or like maybe something to do with Firefly.
No, it was called something like that reminded you of a mass breakout of like people getting sick or something. Because remember during COVID they changed the name of it because they thought it was too sensitive.
Outbreak Day.
Outbreak Day, yes. Because they thought it was too insensitive during COVID.
Oh, yeah.
To use the same thing that they've been saying for years.
Yeah.
And so, like, on that day where all these Last of Us fans come together and celebrate, blah, 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 Neil Druckmann made these big promises about, we promise you, we're sorry we weren't able to reveal much about what's coming for the games, but don't worry. You guys are going to be so excited. And then they canceled everything. What a stupid piece of shit. I fucking hate Neil Druckmann.
He sucks. I don't know if he's the worst person in the industry right now, but he's definitely up there. And the worst part about Neil Druckmann is he's not making anything to back up the shit that he's talking. Sometimes these directors or producers, they'll say something which is completely unhinged, but then it's like their new game comes out and it's a 10 out of 10 and it's really good. So it's like, shit, all right, guess I gotta give this guy money. But he's just smack talking everyone and everything. And he's making, he made trash. He's not really even making anything right now because it's still years before Intergalactic releases. Jaguar, thank you for the 199. Not even Bella Ramsey's stepfather would want her. Wow. Heartless.
Hey, you said it.
Glitch Hunter, thank you for the 5. At least Kojima didn't shove his religious and political views into his games like Neil Cuckman did. Yeah, that is also
Neil
a problem with
Dumpman.
Neil. No, I like to call him Neil Cuckman.
Give this man his money's worth.
No.
He thought long and hard before Neil Dumpman.
No, that's not his name. It's a good one, though. I'm writing that one down. But, yeah, I mean, Kojima, he definitely added in a lot of, I would say, I don't want to say overt political opinions, but definitely political undertones. And I think you could generally see what his opinion was on certain things. But he's never, like, gone on social media and given you a speech about a recent political event, which Neil Druckmann loves to do.
And, like, the bigot sandwich line, the inclusion, like, You have to very actively be thinking about what you're putting in the game when you include a trans child in the game. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that's wild.
it
The
really
best
is.
thing for everyone was when Fat Geralt knocked his ass out.
Yeah,
Lev, is he going to be in season 2?
maybe. Son of Sean, thank you for the 499. My cat got out and has been missing for 27 hours. FML.
That's a real fuck my life right there, son of
Damn.
Sean.
I wish I had better words other than FML to offer you, but that sucks.
Is it like does he ever go outside? Is he like totally not an outside cat?
Probably not, because if he went outside often, it probably wouldn't be that shocking, to be fair.
He's gonna come back with a fucking bird to give you or something.
Probably. Like a bat? Oh my god.
I'm assuming it's a male cat. If it's a female cat, I don't know.
Bella Ramsey can play Quasimodo in the live-action Hunchback of Notre Dame. Stop! Stop! No, no, no! We cannot do our boy Quasimodo like that. I need that as a voice clip.
She can be in the new Goonies.
She could. I still think that she's the #1 contender for a Hills Have Eyes reboot. She'd be fucking great in that. I'd vote
The Hills
for her.
have extra chromosomes.
Vet thinking Bella Ramsey is a desert queen. Thank you for that, Sue. Filthy, thank you for the 2. Is this enough for you to put out Ryan only? Ryan, couple of shots in. How are you feeling about that too?
From Filthy Casual? No. Depending on the person,
Only 2? Damn.
Depends on the person.
Ranger, thank you for the £5. Tati Gabrielle fits in no roles, and she isn't as good of an actress, and she's not attractive enough to compensate for that. Yeah, there's some actresses that are drop dead gorgeous, that are shit actors, so it's like, we'll look at her on the screen. I know a lot of people felt that way with Amber Heard. She's pretty, but not worth that fucking crazy.
It's a scale, certainly.
Yeah.
I mean, once you have like the richest men in the world and Johnny Depp and things like this who are like willing to deal with you while you're cutting off their fingers and shitting in your bed, you know that she's wild in the sack. So
yeah. Not what I want to be imagining either. Chris, thank you for the 199. Ryan, who's worse, Drunkman or Filoni?
I mean, for me, Dave Filoni, because I care so much about Star Wars, and there's obviously a lot more Star Wars that existed before Dave Filoni got involved than there was Last of Us with Druckmann. But if people really love Last of Us and don't care about Star Wars, they probably think it's Druckmann. For me, it's Dave Filoni.
My thing with The Last of Us is there's only one good game. So it's a completely different scale. You can't even really compare them because of one good game versus, I mean, thousands of books, movies, pieces of artwork, TV shows. Like it's a way different scale.
Yeah.
But fuck Dave Filoni, fuck Kathleen Kennedy. They all suck. Thank you for the 2. Can't wait for the KOTOR Lego game. We already did read that. Thank you so much. Jay, thank you for the 5. Neil has definitely done some illegal stuff and is being forced to be woke like many others.
I don't.
No comment, but wouldn't fucking shock me.
Well, I don't know about
who's getting the amount. Any guy who's getting the amount of money he is, those studios are sus to me. Like Concord, $500 million. I don't know. Seems weird.
I don't know about the illegal stuff or whatever. I don't think that people are forcing Neil Druckmann to do what he's doing. Do you remember the clip of him talking about Anita Sarkeesian's women in gaming shit and everything?
Absolutely. Like, he truly subscribes to the ideology that he's pushing.
Neil Druckmann is a true believer, right? Yeah. And once he got into a position of more power where he had total control over everything, he implemented that. Yeah. And the franchise and Naughty Dog as a whole, they are where they are now.
Yeah. Hey, Zeus. Thank you for the 9/11. Gonna watch this on replay. Zeus. Have a great stream, everyone. Thank you, Spidey. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Jesus Davila.
Chris, thank you for the 199. We already read that. Why is this not unstarring? It's okay. You get your chat read twice. Kojima's a hack. His last good game was MGS. Well, the thing, and I know people I know that there are a lot of people who like Death Stranding. And I know that there are a lot of people out there, what did that game sell? Like 23 million copies for the first one, that thought it was unique. I like Kojima. I do not love Kojima. And I know that, hey, I don't know, maybe not actually. I was going to say we've probably got a pretty split audience, but Kojima's decent. His recent work, though, in my opinion, is definitely not as good as it was. But after he left Konami, nobody advises him for writing. Death Stranding's overrated. Yeah, I agree. I feel like he's got a lot of good ideas, but he doesn't have editors who are telling him to scale back his work.
Yeah, I never played Death Stranding. I just like.
Oh, it's a walking simulator.
It is a walking simulator, and if I had a bunch of time, it actually could be something that I could like be a huge time sink and like whatever.
Yeah.
I did like Metal Gear Solid 5, but I mean that was like fucking 10 years ago at this point.
Yeah. Are you gonna play Snake Eater?
Maybe. How did you played it, right?
I did. By the way, got a shill. Check out the link in the description of the second channel. All my reviews are there. Anyway, oh yeah, you can go subscribe to Ryan's channel too, I guess. It's down in the description as well. It was a pretty good remake. I mean, I don't necessarily think that you have to like rush to get it if you've played the original Snake Eater by any means, but I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I'd heard that it was like running really shitty on console too.
Yeah, it apparently does. I mean, even on PC, I've got like a fucking 4K PC, and I was having glitches in the cutscenes, which was very, very annoying. Never mind if you had a potato PC. I hate to be that person. Bella Ramsey for Sid the Sloth in the live action Ice Age remake. Sid's a great character. Does Bella Ramsey have that kind of acting depth? I don't know.
I think she could act retarded.
She doesn't already?
Exactly. Like, just don't tell her she's supposed to be retarded, and she'll give you the performance of a lifetime.
Yeah. Logan, thank you for the 10. A Joel revenge story with Tommy tagging along would have been a great story. KOTOR was absolutely amazing and always pick the dark side because Jedi are pussies. HK is the best. HK is a great character. I always go dark side too.
I'm probably pretty mixed in my playthroughs overall. I've definitely done both. You can't not have some dark side powers, right? You have to, you know? But yeah, it just depends. Dark side playthroughs are super fun.
They are. Bella would make a good young Weird Al Yankovic.
What?
I kind of agree with that, Rover. I kind of do. Quasimodo is creepy as hell. It's just the Disney version that isn't. Well, true, but that's why he's a cool character, because he is creepy. Anyway, thank you for the 5.
I've never liked him. I always hated that. I always hated that movie.
I don't know. I like weird, creepy, dark movies and characters, so I like him.
I don't like ugly people very much, so I didn't get all into this thing of some ugly looking fucking weirdo freak overcoming some shit. I don't care about that.
Yeah, I guess fair enough.
Yeah.
I think he's cool. Microchip Slayer, thank you for the 10. Love you. You do
give
very
me a
keep
good old
it up.
story of Aladdin, right? Give me Aladdin. He's fucking poor. That's what he has to overcome.
Yeah, I mean Aladdin's decent.
Aladdin is one of the best Disney movies ever made.
Ooh, yeah. I don't know. I think it's definitely, I don't know. There's a lot of them. It's definitely top 5, maybe third spot, but not 1 or not 2. Lion King, obviously, is fucking amazing. Basic answer. I don't like any of the newer ones, though, like Frozen or Brave. Those are all stupid.
You didn't like Brave? That was supposed to be for you, redheads.
I thought it was fine, I guess.
I never watched Brave. The only thing I remember is that the mom or dad turns into a stupid fucking bear or some shit.
Yep, the mom turns into a bear.
And the accent was intolerable.
Well, because they're supposed to be Scottish.
Yeah, I know, but it was like so overbearing in the trailer. God, what was the fucking line? If you could change your fate, would you?
I think you said this last week too. Yeah.
I saw the trailer fucking 15 years ago, whenever that came out, and that stupid line sticks in my head.
Hey, at least it left a lasting impression on you. Now you'll always be able to reference Brave. That's what Disney wants. They want you to spread their ideology as quickly as possible. But moving on to the next topic, you had asked me if we were going to cover this, and I was like, damn, you really want to talk about this? You just want to roast somebody for the next 10 minutes. So
yeah. We got to talk about funny stuff on this podcast, right? We got to talk about stuff that we can make fun of people. And who better than a woke fat Asian? You know what I mean?
So I covered this a few years ago. I'm sure that video is still up on the channel, but this individual, Western voice actor ProZD, he's a YouTuber. He used to be the haha fat funny guy that everyone used to love. He was unhappy reaping what he sowed because he complained that for voice acting, you have to look the way the character looks. That certain people shouldn't be able to voice certain characters if you do not exactly fit into their physical description, whether that's, skin color, sexuality, culture, background. And then he realized years after advocating for that, oh shit, now I'm not getting jobs. And back in 2023, he went through a similar situation to what he is now. In 2023, he had said, I got an audition for a prominent cartoon where I was just sent the Asian character. Looking through the rest, I told my agent, hey, I'm happy to read for this, but can I read for some of the others? To which I was told, all those characters are drawn as white, so no. So you're reaping what you're fucking sowing, and now the same thing is happening because the voice cast for Knights of Guinevere was unveiled. He's down here playing a white guy. Oh my gosh, how could this have happened? And well, it's not going particularly well for him, given he's such a sensitive snowflake that he has now left X, as of course he still calls it Twitter, and protected his account.
Oh shit!
Because he's so upset.
So, yeah, I didn't know he had actually protected, but
he did.
Yes, I saw all this going down, and it's like he sent out the thing. He got a decent amount of pushback for announcing this, that he's going to be playing this fat, disgusting white person instead of a fat, disgusting Asian. And so a lot of people were calling out the hypocrisy, all that stuff. He eventually tweeted something out. A screenshot of some replies that he got, and one of them was like our friend Philip Chan, Project Egg Roll, who jokingly, because they're Asian, said maybe we should bring back Asian hate or something.
Yeah,
and he said that is part of it, that is part of why I'm leaving Twitter now.
Yeah, this was his massive fucking response right here. Oh my god. Hey y'all, this will be my last tweet on this platform. I will no longer be using Twitter after this. If you look at the replies on my latest announcement tweet, you'll see a lot of comments like this. This has been going on for years, and while the normal procedure has been to block and move on, I truly don't think Twitter is worth it anymore. In the past, I've expressed that I think diversity in casting is important. It's a complicated topic, but at the end of the day, I still stand by this. By the way, it really pisses me the fuck off when somebody's clearly typing from a goddamn keyboard and they don't use the goddamn shift key. Capitalize your eyes, Buster! Anyway, I think it's important for all voice actors to be given an equal opportunity, and I think there has been positive change on that front. A lot of bad faith arguers have tried to paint this as me saying that I never said. I have been reluctant to address this for years because I know a lot of these people will not listen to reason no matter what I say, and I have not wanted to add to this ongoing drama. Twitter especially is a cesspool for hatred, and it's been awful for these past few years. Bye-bye! Have fun! And now apparently he's locked down his account because he's so bothered. A guy with 800,000 followers still acting like he's not a public figure. This really triggers me when there are journalists who are like, oh, you have to be nice to me because I'm just somebody on the internet. I'm just a human being. You have 800,000 followers. He's got, what, like 2 million subscribers on YouTube. He's not a nobody. You're a public figure. How did you even make it this far if you're bothered by every little comment that's made about you on social media?
And also, there was obviously a lot of people calling him out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
However, it's not like his post was ratioed or anything.
No.
With his huge following, it was still like way more likes than like comments and stuff. Couple retweets probably got him, maybe, but it's just so embarrassing. And truly, this is just somebody that doesn't really want to address the hypocrisy.
Oh, of course not. Because he knows that his stance is not a solid one, and he knows that he had advocated for the way that the industry is. And sure, now, at this point, years later, it's not affecting him as much because I guess he's, we'll just say, like, making it, right? He's able to get the roles of any type of character, but he's made it significantly harder for any voice actor to get any role.
Yeah, and like, now look, I do think that when you're casting people for real roles, that you should get people that look like the characters they're supposed to be
live
playing. I'm a
actions.
huge fan of that. When it comes to voice acting, it doesn't really fucking matter.
No,
at all.
I completely agree. If it's behind a camera and, you know, you don't see that person, then it doesn't really matter. But when it's a live action adaptation, they obviously should probably not cast a black woman to play Cleopatra.
Yeah, you know, the casting for, say, Bart Simpson or Ash Ketchum don't particularly resemble those characters. They're played by women, right?
Yeah.
So, like, it's about who gives the best performances. And that's fine. The problem is you have a history of saying something completely the contrary when it worked against you, and then you flip-flopped and you continue to flip-flop. And so you're getting heat. It's not just because you made an announcement of your casting. No. It's because it's going against all these things that you railed about. And I guarantee if a fucking white person had been celebrating casting for an Asian person and it came across his timeline, he would have been really upset about that.
He's got 4 million subscribers. Guys, it's just 4 million subs. I'm one of you. Wow.
I'm going to be honest. I had no idea this guy was a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Until this conversation we're having right now. I just thought he was
like with Yong. Yeah. I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
I know Yong.
Yeah. He, you know, started off as like a YouTuber, and then of course he went into voice acting, and everyone
which is wild if you've ever
him.
listened to Yong videos.
He's got a distinct voice.
He does have a distinct voice, but he is like the most monotone, like fucking delivery you could possibly imagine. It's like, I'm gonna get into voice acting.
Yeah, it doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Bro, didn't he? Well, hold on. Wasn't one of his getting memed that song? The song from... Bro, I swear to God, Yong voiced a song in a game that was getting absolutely wrecked.
I mean, the major game was Yakuza.
I think that was a singing portion of that. Yes. We're breaking the law.
Sing, yeah. He can't voice act. Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta find it now.
That's fine. But as you can see on screen chat, all I said was... LOL, he's blocking everyone. What a meltdown. Fucking 12,000 likes. Guys, these likes are insane. Why? All because I took a screenshot of this little bitch blocking me? You'd think that at this point, this guy would not be so sensitive. But these people believe that they can do no wrong and say no wrong, and that... well, because they are part of the industry, you know, you always have to be nice to them. And we see how the internet reacted to his sheer and utter fucking hypocrisy.
Yeah, I love that this dude's having a fucking meltdown over this. It's embarrassing.
He's going to Blue Sky, guys.
For real? Is that what he said?
Hey, by the way, you know, I'm just gonna say it. When it comes to Blue Sky, they gave me my at because someone had taken it. They gave it to me. They gave it to me. They're like, hey, we take impersonation seriously. We want to see if you wanted your at. It's like, damn, okay, Blue Sky. One Blue Sky W. Hey, I'm grateful for Blue Sky. They're keeping all the lunatics in one place. I appreciate that.
That's nice. I wonder if like I can't get my fucking @ back. I got some stupid fuck from Louisiana named Ryan Kinel that has the Ryan Kinel @ that hasn't tweeted in fucking years, that has 23 followers.
Reach out to them. They'll give it to you. They'll be like, oh shit, here you go. They want a little bit of good press.
God.
But
pisses me off. Yeah. And I can't have RK Outpost either.
Yeah, that one stings as well, huh?
Rocky Knob Outpost, soon to be a like fucking RV park or some shit. The latest update was in like 2018.
Damn.
Fuck.
Self-deported to Blue Sky. You're fine, chat.
Self-deport. And I will say, this guy does, with the exception of him being white, that guy looks like him.
It does kind of look like him.
It looks like him. He's fat. He's got a fat fucking round face.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of true, but 400K views on this one post. Never mind the Toon Hive one, which is 820,000, and it's all, of course, hypocrites. Why are there Asians playing white people? That's racist. Oof. Not that kind of show. I'm good. Not cool. The Asian guy is playing a non-Asian and a non-lard ass too. I'm offended. So, hey, I love to see people getting what they deserve. And he deserves to get roasted over this hypocrisy for years. He's advocated for the game to be rigged in his favor. And now all of a sudden, he has this position in the industry. So he feels like he can do whatever he wants and apply for whatever role he wants. But he's taking away roles from white people. And that's just unacceptable.
Yeah, fat white people need roles too.
Yeah, true. We need
also
true
just a
representation.
General comment, if you are a fat Asian, something has gone drastically wrong. Like, we see fat white people, fat black people. Fat Asians are a little bit more rarer breed, right? Because usually they get a little more shame from their families. So, gotta wonder what the fuck's going on there.
Yeah, I don't know, but hey, he's getting all the backlash, and really, I mean, I hate to be that person, but he really deserves it.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
I learned everything about this man today.
Well, yeah, you messaged me and you were like, are we going to talk about this fat fucking guy? I'm like, I guess we can. I mean, I didn't know if you'd know anything about him. You were like, I can look at the TLDR real quick.
Yeah. I thought it was funny.
Bella as Yoda will haunt my nightmares. Don't need that imagery. Lex, thank you for the 2. Neil Foreman said he had a daughter became feminist. Yeah.
What?
Neil Druckmann?
Oh, I said Neil Foreman. I was like...
I think he means Druckmann.
Oh, Neil Foreman.
Yeah,
Neil Druckmann. Okay.
Yeah. You caught on. Rabid, thank you for the 10. I'm just checking in. I'll have to watch the replay. Besides, Vera's awesome, but she and her mods probably won't appreciate my sense of humor. Where will the replay be? Here, because I don't take streams down.
That's true. The stream will be up here.
But it will also be uploaded onto Ryan's second channel because he needs another 800 subscribers.
RK Outpost Live, yes. So I will get it re-uploaded there as well, Rabid One. So we'll have all of them in one spot.
Yep. True and real.
Yeah, 800 subs is like, holy shit.
That's crazy. And what, 20K views? That's pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of people really like me. You know, what can I say?
They clicked because of the thumbnail. That's it. They're like, oh shit, this is not the show for me. Jabroni, thank you for the 2. I just heard Ryan's new band, Syndrome of a Down.
Hmm.
No comment there?
It sounds like a good name for a band. Could have named the podcast that.
Could have. I like FML. It's pretty good.
FML is really solid. Thanks to Hector, who suggested that. And when he said it, it was just like, it was perfect. Because I don't know about you, Vera. I am not very good at naming things.
I'm not either.
Like, whether it comes to streams or whatever. I'm not really a creative person like that, just in general.
No.
And so I struggle. That's why I don't have a name for my stream on Sundays or Wednesdays or whatever. I'm a basic bitch when it comes to that shit. So when somebody suggested the FML podcast, I was like, it's fucking perfect, honestly.
Yeah, no, I agree. Gear, thank you for the dono. Glitch Productions should fire ProZD, but instead they stayed silent about the backlash. Well, this situation did only arise, yesterday? So I doubt that they would, make a very quick decision. I personally, though, don't see them getting rid of him. I feel like they've already faced the brunt of the backlash. They figure, you know what, people are probably gonna forget, and they also are banking on normies who don't know him and his controversial stance to watch it. So I just don't think they give a fuck.
Well, it isn't it's all this has already been made. It's coming out
Well, the thing is it says the voice cast for the pilot, meaning it's one episode.
yeah.
So we don't know if they're going to do more or if they're testing the waters or if he's actually got a big contract. But they worded it in a very odd way. Either way, he's fucking stupid. Guinea Pig with a fanny pack. Thank you for the 5. For such a miserable guy, Ryan has a delightful and angelic singing voice. Hit us with some Aladdin songs, Ryan. Thanks for the show.
Yeah, those are reserved for special occasions.
What would a special occasion be? You
I don't
still
know.
fucking owe me Make a Man Out of You.
What do you mean, owe you?
2 fucking years ago, you were drunk, you were singing, and I commented on your post, sing Make a Man, and you're like, I will. Never fucking got it. I'm gonna have to scroll the socials to find that evidence.
It is wild, and I think it's actually very telling that you remember that specifically, and it's been bugging you for that long.
Well, because I feel like almost every time we end up talking about Disney, and then I'm reminded of the good old days of Disney, when Disney wasn't fucking trash. And then I think of Mulan.
Yeah. The special occasion will be whenever Vera finally comes to a meetup of sorts. That will be the special occasion that would make me sing one of those songs.
Damn, that's a lot of pressure now. Because now everyone's going to expect it of me.
Not on me. It's on you. I turned that shit around pretty quick, huh?
I know. Fortunately. Thanks for that. Song Wancho. Or like some loser cow. Cheers, Ryan. I'm drunk.
Thanks, Tommy.
Tommy.
Some loser cow. Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty close. Glitch, thank you for the 5. In the Knights of Guinevere, Michaela lost. Oh yeah, she's she's. I don't know how controversial I want to be here. She's a very fucking questionable feminist. We'll just put it that way.
Is she a trans person?
She's. I don't think so.
I just
I don't know.
When you have a cast announcement like this and you have
they're using an anime profile picture instead of their faces when everybody else is their real face.
Right, exactly. So and I just don't know. I don't know if this is an anonymous person or whatever. So I was just asking.
I don't know. Chat, you have to educate us. Nightmare Cast, thank you for the 5. Hello, Ryan and Vera. Vera, you have any interest in the new Katamari game coming out in October? Yep, I have it pre-ordered. I like Katamari Damacy. And I streamed Reroll, I want to say 2 New Year's Eves ago. This New Year's, though, I'm doing what I did. Oh, no, it was last New Year's because New Year's before, which is what I'm doing this year, is I'm playing the Arkhamverse games again. I'm going to play them all in a row again because I'm a fucking nerd and they're good games.
Even Arkham Knight?
Thank you for that. Yeah, I love them all. I'm going to get a MetaQuest 3 so I can play Arkham Shadows as well.
I have the most complaints about Arkham Knight, but and it's mostly my complaints about Arkham Knight are too much fucking stupid Batmobile tank missions.
Oh yeah, they're stupid. And then the fucking Unk Riddler trophies that are everywhere that you have to get with the stupid Batmobile. Yeah.
Well, that, I'm just talking about pure main storyline, not even if you're trying to get all the Riddler trophies, all that shit. And then my other complaint is that it was just too obvious that Jason Todd was the Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
I felt like that reveal.
Spoilers! Oh my god.
It's been 10 years.
What?
Fucking get over it.
Yeah, the tank battles are stupid though.
Don't worry. By the time you get to the first scare toxin cutscene, you'll know who the fucking Arkham Knight is. Like it just laid it out way too easy. And I feel like if they had done, there's other things too, because throughout the entire game, Batman is obsessed with finding out who the Arkham Knight is.
Yeah.
Right. And Alfred's constantly giving him updates. Can't find anything yet, sir. The Arkham Knight is very puzzling. And it's like, this is the world's greatest detective. And he can't figure out who this person who knows all his fucking tricks are. Like, that's what I didn't like. I feel like if it had been a little bit more subtle, very small hints, or even no hints and just a shock reveal, it would have been better. But it was just too obvious who the Arkham Knight was.
Yeah. No, I agree. I still think that it's pretty good, though. I still don't think that it was that bad. It definitely wasn't my favorite Arkham game, though.
It's still a really good game. Like, it is a really good game.
It's better than fucking shit Squad Kill the Justice League. That game was abysmal.
I didn't play it. You didn't read Angst. Oh, it is a 99.
Yeah, there's a 99. We'll get to the others. Don't worry. I'm not skipping anybody. Jason, thank you for the 9911. Much appreciated. Here, Ryan, you can read this one.
This will be Patron shot number 5 for me on the Monday night Fuck My Life Labor Day party. Let's end tonight's live stream strong, my friends. Cheers, eh?
True.
Hell
and
yes.
Real. That's the last one for me. I'm good. 4. That's fine. Thank you so much, Jason. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Lexicon, thank you for the 5. His special occasion is just an excuse to serenade Vera. Just man up, Ryan. Yeah, somebody had said that you did sing Make a Man Out of You.
That's
I don't
right.
remember that.
That's what I was talking about. So Angst Kitten for $5 says Ryan sang Make a Man Out of You at the Orlando meetup, Vera.
Damn. Maybe I'm thinking of a different song I had asked you to sing, and I'm getting it mixed up because you did sing Make a Man. All I know is it's an amazing fucking song, and you're going to be forced to sing it again, so you better be practicing your vocals.
I don't need to practice. I'm
You
good.
Sure about that? You sure?
I am sure I don't need to practice, but I'm not going to just do it willy-nilly. Otherwise, it's not worth anything.
Right. I guess that's true. Jaguar, thank you for the $4.99. I'm sorry, Vera, I can't bring myself to sub to you because of your stance on cereal. That's okay, but you're here, and I'm getting your viewership, and, you know, that's all right. And I got your $4.99. And you know what?
I respect it, Red Jaguar.
You know what? I'm going to get
yes.
a box of fucking cereal.
Fuck
And I'm going to write soup on it. Because when you put it in a bowl and you add the milk, all I'm saying is it turns into something different. Thank you for the $4.99.
11 or 1,200 people watching this stream.
We do. Chat, give the stream a like if you're enjoying, a dislike if you're not. Also, if you give a dislike, you might as well leave. Why are you here? To be miserable with us?
That's right. I'll give it another shot, though, next week on my channel.
That's true. Every week until we get canceled, which I don't know when that's going to be. Probably soon, though. I can't imagine the show's going to go on for very long.
Why the fuck would you say that?
Bad luck? I don't know.
I think it's bad luck that we have to continue spending our Monday nights like this. So I think it's going to continue like until the day we die.
What else were you doing on Mondays that was better?
Watching Monday Night Football.
You were literally doing the same thing, except you just weren't making money from it.
It's true. But now I will say, now that we're starting on football Sunday or football season, I'm going to be doing Geeks and Gamers daily in the morning at 11. I'm going to be doing Monday evening quarterback at around 6:30 or 7, and then rolling right into this stream at 9. So it's going to be a busy Monday now. Football's here.
It is, but
I'm committed.
You know what makes it better?
Stream.
The 50 gifted.
Boom!
Woo!
You can do the math on that one. Rover with 50 gifted memberships.
What
at around
a fucking
$5 a pop.
Chad.
That's $250.
What a fucking Chad, Rover. I'll ask. Do I have to take a shot? I don't know. I mean, the stream is almost over. It's almost over.
Come on, Vera.
Yes, I can take one for the team.
That's right.
But guys, the shots are not going to be a normal occurrence, probably, because we can't get drunk every Monday night.
I can.
Well, you can. Sure. Rover,
I have a higher
thank you
tolerance.
so much for the 50.
I have more experience. I'm a man. Let me count the ways. I cannot like that. That does have to be a rule going forward that Vera as a female is excluded from getting is absolutely trash. Because
maybe what we'll do for the next ones is every other. Don't know. You know, I think that's
I'll drink
fair.
every one and then you'll drink every other one.
Yeah. I think that's
I'm
fair.
a very gifted, I'm a very gifted drunk streamer.
Wow.
So I think we can work that out.
So it's a normal occurrence.
No, but normal enough that, we figured out.
True. Rabbit, thank you for the 10. Please read the next message in normal chat. Apparently YouTube thinks it's bad, but no words. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can find it.
We'll have to keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, unfortunately, chat's moving very, very fast, so.
It's way quicker than you're used to on this channel, huh?
I don't know. I mean, I can have discussion streams at like 500 or 600. So yeah, I mean, it is quicker, but like, it's not like we've got 20,000 people. That's $250, 2.5 shots. Rover, cut the fucking half. Don't start with the halves. I'll take one more. I'm not taking a half. Listen, Rover. That's too much.
We'll do one more for that. That's a good one. That's a big one.
Final shot of the night, guys, because it's only fair. Oh, geez. This one actually is a very big shot. Rover over here with the fucking half shots. That's not okay. Uh-oh. This one's like almost going to spill. Thank you, Rover. Good enough for me. Thank you, guys. Also, I don't see your message in chat. You were saying YouTube didn't want you to send in a super.
Maybe it was censoring you in the regular chat too if it didn't want to send it in a super. It could be.
Usually the mods are pretty on it, but sometimes YouTube will censor a chat, but then it won't show up, so nobody can like accept it or decline it.
Yeah, if it's like auto-censored from Google.
Yeah, like sometimes Google will auto-censor stuff. So I'm not sure. I don't see it though, but I'll keep my eye out for it. Thank you for that though. Joe, thank you for the 5. I'm excited to see my Ravens tear up the Bills this Sunday, just like the last time in the regular season. Sadly, not in the playoffs.
It's going to be a good game, yeah. There's a lot of good ones. If you guys care about football, I know Vera's a big football fan, but you can come over to Sports Wars. We'll be talking a lot of football this week or this year, so it'll be good.
Yeah, I'm not really into sports, to be honest.
We've actually got a Pick'em League, if you didn't know about that. I think it's on the last Sports Wars live stream. It's free to join. Anybody can join. Confidence picks, so go check it out.
Yeah, I've never been really into sports. I used to be really into NASCAR and tennis. I know, really fucking bizarre. I know. Don't look at me. NASCAR and tennis are with a shit. But besides that, I don't care about sports. Sports are stupid.
Single Guy Cooking says, sorry, but Vera does not seem dedicated to this stream.
What do you mean? What do you mean I'm not dedicated to the stream? I'm here. What are you talking about? What the fuck?
Single Guy Cooking is what he said. He said sorry. He apologized before he gave his opinion, by the way. He said, sorry. I don't think Vera's really dedicated to this stream.
Does that really make it any better, though? Like, sorry, but you're a fat fuck. Like, just adding an apology before, like, make it any better?
I think apologizing before you say something is a little bit weak in general. Like,
it really is.
Just say it, but he's trying to be nice to you, or maybe nice to me to like let me down easy. I don't know.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the preemptive apology so you don't get banned. That's nice of you. Could be worse. Arkham Knight has canceled DLC. They canceled DLC due to the PC version controversy. It only got a Game of the Year edition in some European countries. You can't even get the pre-order stuff. Arkham Knight got absolutely fucked over because when it released, it was buggy and it was broken. And I mean, I know that eventually they did put quite a bit of time and like effort into it, but I still agree that the story wasn't all that great, but I still feel like it got fucked over. And it wasn't as bad as people like shape it up to be, really.
Yeah, it wasn't. Look, Arkham City is like a fucking masterpiece, basically. So
Oh yeah, Arkham
like,
City. I love Arkham Origins too. It's right there for me.
it's pretty good. And so
Yeah.
like for that to be the follow-up, it wasn't a bad game at all. It just wasn't up to the standard of what had just come out before it.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, clearly Arkham City is it's on a different level, that's for sure, but you know, I still feel like Arkham Knight wasn't that bad, and comparing it now to something like Kill the Justice League, right? It's way, way better than that.
That Lego Batman game,
That looks sick.
it does. And
I still think it's stupid that they call it hench person.
The fact that they use the term hench person sucks. I'm just, in my imagination, I'm just going to be beating up trans people. So
whoa. Keep your fan fictions to yourself. I love the fact that you can run people over too.
And
then it's just, they're just going to fall into these piles of Legos.
They just turn into, piles of Legos instead of when you hit a person at 80 miles an hour with the fucking Batmobile in Arkham Knight and they just get shocked and fly away and are fine.
Yeah, it's quite a decision that they made, but I still think it's a good one. Like, it still looks like it's going to be fun, even though they added the stupid shit, like the hench persons. I know a lot of people were debating the rainbow costume and the bat suit. I mean, technically it was in the comics, but I know a lot of people were debating
other
that.
Lego Batman games from like years ago. Before, like, they always have a million different fucking suit combinations in there. I don't care about that at all.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Now,
Hector,
if to unlock it, you have to fuck Robin in the ass, then I'll like,
well,
I will. Like, I will change my opinion, okay? But come on.
Don't give these modern developers ideas, please. Because you know that they'll run with something like that.
Dick, did I ever tell you I really like that name? Like, if you have to do something like that, if they put some shit, I am free to change my opinion on the Rainbow Six.
Last week you were like, oh, it's not that bad, guys. You're overreacting. Now you're like, well, I mean, technically, if he's taking a dick up his ass.
Well, no, that is exactly the same take I had in my fucking video. I said that.
Yeah, I didn't watch the video, to be fair, but I figured that
I recycled that joke because I knew you weren't paying attention.
I'm sorry. I don't have time to watch you, talk about Batman fucking Robin in the ass.
You think a normal person would have a little kid dressed like that? It's weird.
I feel like that's not even going to be a suit that most people use either. I feel like 95% of the players are just going to skim over that outfit because it looks stupid. Sure, maybe it's in the comics, but it's not the outfit that people actually want to see Batman in.
No, it is. They're going to have a million of like wacky suits like they do in every Lego Batman
I think they
game,
said there's going to be like 40 suits or something. Let me check, actually.
There's going to be fucking dozens of them. And the storyline that's from is from us in the 50s when Robin like broke his arm, and to distract from
over 100 different suits.
Yes, exactly. So to distract from the fact that, and all of them are going to be like Easter eggs to either movies or different comic eras and stuff like that. And in sometime in the 50s, Robin had a broken arm. And to distract from the fact that he was bringing out a 13-year-old to fight crime that had a broken arm, Batman decided to wear garish colored clothing every different night of the week. So it was like bright green, bright yellow, bright red bat suits and shit. And like to culminate it all, he wore this big rainbow suit to like distract his enemies. It's such a dumb like 50s comic book thing to do. But of course, this is also before rainbow meant gay. So.
Yeah, that is true.
Batman's rainbow suit has all 7 colors of the rainbow, not the 6 colors in the pride flag, just to put that out there.
It still looks like a good game, though, regardless of the stupid outfits that they might be adding, or if we're going to sit here and debate if it's gay or not. I still think that it looks like it's generally going to be good, especially with the fact that they're copying the Arkham combat system. Like, I still kind of wish that we were just getting a full Arkham game.
But
I guess it could be worse.
Looks fun.
It does look fun.
I have played the Lego Batman games before. I actually think that Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham is really good. Like, I think it's really fun.
Ooh,
so many different characters and shit.
I haven't played it.
And it's obviously meant for like a younger audience and stuff, but I thought it was really good. A lot of cool DC characters involved in it. So I think this is going to be fun. I hope it is.
Yeah. Hopefully. Tommy, thank you for the 5. Can't believe Vera teamed up with the Rocky Knob Outpost. Such a stupid name, by the way. Follow RK Outpost Twitter for discount on Airstream camping in Virginia. Stunning and brave.
It's legit what it is, so.
Joe, thank you for the 5. I'm excited to see my Ravens tear up the Bills. Oh, we already read that one. Thank you so much for that. Instead of shots, we will all watch a cringe video or something. We could do something like that.
This is Hector who came up with this name, by the way.
Hector, the Chad, coming up with the FML podcast name. What a guy.
Thanks,
We
Hector.
could do something like that, though, if we felt like it.
We could.
Have some kind of like media share system.
Yeah,
I don't know how that would work, though, because if it has to be pre-screened... Like, I don't know how easy that would be, but then I guess ultimately we don't really give a fuck. Like, after the first episode with some of those jokes that were being made, I don't know if we really need to worry about that.
I don't think we've said anything that is like over the line, really, to be honest with you. But yeah, look, to be fair, if we somehow, some way we're getting like fucking $2,500 super chats or whatever.
Oh God,
like,
yeah.
At some point I would have to not drink, obviously.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We're not going to harm ourselves. Vera's young enough; she'll be perfectly fine, and I'm ready to die. So
yeah,
we should talk about this.
I wanted to end the stream talking about this because I thought this was so fucking funny. This has happened. Yeah, it snarted happening a couple days ago, but like it's actually escalated since then. But a clip of a man snatching, stealing. Okay, Dexerto, listen. I know you're writing this shit with AI, but you could probably write that a little better.
Is it
snatching?
I have a better opinion of AI. Like,
yeah.
You want to know the truth about what I think about all these articles? Did it say who wrote it?
It says Carver Fisher.
Oh, that sounds like a white person's name.
Probably,
like,
yeah.
In general, I think a lot of these fucking shitty ass sites, I think that the reason so many of them are shittily written is because the authors are bad or foreign, like a bunch of Indian, Pakistan.
Yeah,
fucks.
that also could be true.
Like, that's what I blame more for some of the bad formatting than I do just on AI, because I think AI would do a better job in general. But if it was a Google Translate type of situation for some of this shit, I think that's what results in these things.
Yeah.
Like, what's that? That fandom site or whatever it is, or Fandom Wire.
Fandom Wire, yeah, bro, they're pretty bad.
Every one of their things are like from some Pakistani, like I don't even know what a Pakistani name is. It's just a bunch of random vowels and consonants in different order, like that don't make any sense to me. And Jockey Pokey or some shit.
Anyway, a clip of a man stealing a hat meant for a child from a tennis player went viral, and it's resulted in instant karma for the man identified as a Polish CEO. Some sports fans are more passionate than others when it comes to getting their hands on memorabilia from big games like matches at the US Open, but most adults wouldn't stoop to taking something meant to be given to a child by one of their favorite players. I don't know if I'm just a bit of a heartless person. I don't necessarily know if it matters that much that the kid lost out on this memorabilia, but their response on social media has been fucking insane because the CEO basically said, doesn't matter to me. And then his wife stepped in and was like, you guys are overreacting. It's so funny to me that these people have, I guess, really no social awareness. They really think that they can get away with talking shit about a kid, probably some fucking 11-year-old who just wanted to see his favorite sports players. And then they think that they can just, get out of this viral clip by saying, it's not that big of a deal, guys.
Yeah, this is wild. So I am speaking from experience as a sports fan and also as somebody who has hunted for autographs and shit before, right?
Yeah.
There are rules. Now, look.
He just fucking yoinks it. He's like, yoink.
You said, is it really that big of a deal that this kid didn't get this hat?
Well, I do think that ultimately it is, especially for the kid. But one would look at this and be like, it's not that big of a deal. But when you're when you're young and you're forming those memories and you're going to these events, like that's a very like, I don't know, pivotal moment for you.
That's a memory that kid will never forget, right? Having it signed, getting
and then
a
you
hat.
have some fucking billionaire CEO snatching it from you.
Yeah, and so like that is bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And if I was that kid's dad, I would be having a fucking melt. I'd probably get in a fight after this happened, right? Yeah. And like I legitimately would. And he knows what he's doing. Like he snatched it and then like kind of hid it a little bit away.
Right, he turns like his full
there.
body and he doesn't want to really like acknowledge that the kid even exists because he knows what he did was wrong.
Right, that's bullshit. And look, I know a lot when I was like hunting for autographs. Now I still have all mine, but a lot of people did it for money. Right. That's not what this guy's doing. But a lot of people would sometimes use their kids to get autographs because they know what happened. There's a lot of weird shit that goes on in the autograph hunting game. But bro, you don't do that to a fucking kid ever. It's bullshit. With that being said, look at this tweet. All right, let's scroll up.
Scroll up.
So terrible. Pro tennis player attempts to give a hat to a child of the U.S. Open. An adult steps in and vultures it. Who does this? Should there be any punishment? That is
punishment?
Exactly. That idea, I think, is fucking wild and ridiculous.
It is. I get that it might not be like proper manners when you're at a game or something. I totally understand that. And especially as a parent of that child, like you said, you'd be pissed. But like punishment or legal repercussion, that's insane to go from 1 to 100 like that.
Exactly. Now, should we make fun of him? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Should we call it bullshit? Should we say he's an asshole? Abso-fucking-lutely. But when it does come to his response, I think some of it is based on those types of tweets and people saying that this guy should lose his job and like all of this shit, which I think what stems some of this response, which the second half is completely unhinged.
Insane. It says, the recent incident at the tennis match has caused a disproportionate online uproar. It's all about the famous hat, of course. Yes, I took it. I did it quickly. I can't even read it with a straight face. Yes, I took it. Yes, I did it quickly. But as I've always said, life is first come, first serve. How unhinged do you have to be as an adult to steal a fucking hat from a kid and then be like, yeah, I did that. First come, first serve, bitch. That's so crazy to me.
It's wildly it's like
crazy.
I almost have a little respect for it, but like for the people in the chat that are saying that's theft, that is a crime. This is not theft. It's not like it's not like it was in the child's hands and like he was holding.
It's not like he paid for it and then somebody took it.
Paid for it. Yeah, he throws the hat up there. Obviously, it was meant for the kid. It gets fucking ripped out of his hands. It's not theft. Nobody could prosecute that as theft. That's not actually a crime. It's just a really shitty thing to do.
I love how it says, yes, I took it. Yes, I did it quickly. Like he's the fucking Flash over here.
Now, can you click the rate proposed community notes to see?
Oh, yeah. I can't. This is a fake quote from a random Polish forum.
Well, now I don't have any respect for him.
Yeah.
Oh, look down there. The actual man
apologized. Yeah, he actually apologized.
Click the post.
Yeah.
This is why we got to look at community notes there.
Polish millionaire apologizes after snatching signed hat from a child. So, okay, even putting aside the fact that he might have apologized, might have not, just having that as the fucking headline, if I was part of this company, I would be pissed. Millionaire apologizes after snatching signed hat from a child.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Well,
I guess he's a good guy after all. He apologized, guys. It's all okay. I know that the player had actually given the child like a signed hat and a signed ball, and like he made the situation better, which is great. But he shouldn't have had to, because this adult probably shouldn't have done this to this kid.
Yeah, 100%. Like, look, I am somebody who has a lot of sports memorabilia and a lot of sports memorabilia that I got signed personally. Even like as a adult that I got signed, that like means a lot to me from certain players. And certainly like at the times that I did that when I was a kid, it was huge, right? And I'm still carrying around shit from players that don't even really matter anymore because I got it, when I was with my dad or like at a game or whatever that like I have good memories from. And certainly it's bullshit, but I do want to see what he said. Can you zoom in a little?
It says a Polish millionaire and CEO who took the tennis player's hat from a young fan apologized on social media and has returned it. He posted an apology on social media after the video incident went viral. I don't even really see the apology. It just says that he apologized.
Apology on social media.
Yeah, but there's no like clickable link. Oh, from Facebook that he made a mistake thinking that he was giving him the hat for his sons, who had asked earlier for an autograph. In the post, he said that he had apologized personally. Okay, I guess.
Initially, he did not issue an apology.
No, he didn't give a fuck.
What does that mean, though? Initially, he didn't post an apology until he did.
Right.
So,
until basically the company told him, you need to apologize right now because you've caused such a social media uproar. I mean, how many? 24 million views. Never mind the reposts. That's a lot.
Yeah, look, ultimately, he should get made fun of. He should get shamed. The idea of any punishment is like the stupidest thing I could ever hear.
I agree. I don't really think that there's
an
avenue for repercussions or like suing somebody or them going to jail and getting arrested for it. Like, it's not like the child had purchased something and like it was actually his and then this guy stole it from him. It's not anything like that.
Guess what? If I'm an investor in this company, I kind of want a dude running it who's willing to steal from children. Gonna be honest.
Virtue, thank you for that riveting commentary. Gay.
Yeah.
I agree.
Look, if I'm an investor, I'm like, you know what, that's kind of a shitty thing, but that's what I want my CEO. Like, taking everything he fucking can. Let's fucking go. Get those numbers up, baby.
I mean, I wonder if it just boils down to, I mean, I don't know if this is like tinfoil hat conspiracy level. Like, they did this because they knew that like the Coldplay clip had went viral just a few weeks ago, and they figured, oh, there's a camera on us, we might as well do something to get people talking about us. And I hate to like be that person that's always being a conspiracy theorist, but there's so many companies now that do shitty things in order to get attention. I just wonder if this situation is also similar. Like, he saw an opportunity and he went for it because he knew that someone was going to get upset online and be talking about him and his company.
I don't see that here.
I don't necessarily see that either, but I feel like it's always in the back of my mind now because he very clearly knew initially what he was doing was wrong because he fully turns his body away from the kid after he takes it. Like, both of these kids are like, what are you doing? He clearly knew that it was bad.
Can you rewind it just a little bit to like show that again?
Yeah.
Yeah, so for the person in chat that's to Seiko, that was the kid's property, which was given to him by the tennis player. As soon as the kid has possession, if it's his property, do you disagree with property rights?
Technically, this guy has his hand on it before
he has it on it first. So
I hate to be that person, but
yeah, like shut the fuck up with your comments about theft. It's not theft. Like,
I still feel bad for the kid, but ultimately, the kid still made out like a fucking bandit because he got personalized autographs. He got that hat back. He got statements made about him. Like, I know it sucks that it initially happened, but he got way more of like a, I would say, memorable experience out of it.
Yeah, like everyone needs to stop like trying to lawfare their way into finding something to charge this guy with. It like being a fucking asshole isn't against the law. Otherwise, I'd be locked the fuck up. Like, yes, it's a shitty thing. We should make fun of him. We should shame him. But the idea that he needs to get fired or whatever is so laughable.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Like, shitty things do happen in the world. This kid did make out like a bandit, which is awesome because all the attention it got. And that's 100%. Really as far as it needs to go. Like,
right. To me, what matters most is that the kid still got a positive outcome. He still got that positive experience, and he did because he got all this personalized like merch and autographs, which is fantastic. And so why would I really give a fuck about like the man facing repercussions over it? It's not like the kid got absolutely screwed over in the end.
Yeah. But yeah, look, at the end of the day, My CEO, I don't really care about how many charities he gives to or how nice of a person he is or if he lets children go first, in fucking line or if he opens a. I care if he makes money. So if this guy's good at his job, he should keep his job, period.
Yeah, no, I agree. But I thought that this was so funny because, of course, everyone on social media was up in arms, which I understand because it's a really bad clip without the extra context of like the apology. But then his wife, I don't think I have it here. Apparently his wife doubled down on it too. But that also could have been like a fake statement.
Now that we know you were so clearly tricked by the fake post.
Yeah, but I mean, I still think it's kind of funny. I feel bad for the kid, but he made out like a bandit, like you said. So ultimately, it is what it is. He got a great deal out of it. I feel like.
How do you say this guy's name? Peter.
Which name?
The name of the Polish
Peter.
CEO. God, that's a lot of consonants.
Surek.
That is a lot of consonants in a row.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Sarek?
Don't ask me. I can't even pronounce the ship names that people come up for us. Never mind this name.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
Yeah. Hey, the kid got a big W. I'm happy for him.
Look
Good
at
to see.
his face, man. Like,
he's like, what?
What? I've seen people do fucked up shit for like autographs or whatever. And it is fucked up. There are rules.
Says Skerrick.
Skerrick?
Says Skerrick? Says Skerrick? Someone says Shrek.
Shirk.
Close enough.
You're drunk.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm not good with names, but I guess it's good for the kid. Sucks for the CEO. We're probably going to hear in a week that this guy got fucking fired. Wouldn't surprise me. Every CEO gets fired for any sort of controversy now.
Yeah.
Not particularly shocking.
Now, I do think, right, going back to what you mentioned before, like the Coldplay concert.
Yeah.
If a CEO is exposed having an affair with the human resources officer,
well, that's different because that actually affects the way that the company is ran.
Right. You are probably violating some sort of morality clause and like rules and shit like that, like at the company.
Like the head of HR.
Right. Like that is a different story than a dude just being a fucking asshole.
Well, right.
Like, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree, but we see so many CEOs like outed at the snap of a finger, the drop of a dime because one video goes viral. So it wouldn't surprise me in a week that he gets fucking outed from this company. But hey, I hope he enjoys his hat. Rabbit, thank you for the 2. Vera, get the OG RK Outpost X 50 new for $50. I don't know what that means.
He's gonna sell you my fucking handle on X, I think.
What? I'll take it. Yeah, I'll pay 50. Hell yeah. I'll post pictures of like Brie Larson and Bella Ramsey with like the rainbow flag in the background. I'll take it. You know what? I'll up it to 100. I'll give you 100 smackaroonies for that. Wouldn't be bad. My opinion. Guys, we'll be wrapping up stream in just a few. So if you have any last minute questions or comments, leave them in chat. Thank you so much for being here. Rabbit, thank you for the 2. Sorry for the vagueness. Was the only way to send. Much appreciated. Glitch Hunter, thank you for the 5. If there were to be any punishment, I can only think of being banned from games for life for his bad conduct. Any worse is over. I don't think that he should face any sort of repercussions for his actions. Sure, it's like unsportsmanshiply.
Other than public humiliation.
Right. He already got absolutely fucked on social media, given just this one post alone is 24 million views and 100,000 likes. Never mind all of the reposts and like the retweets. He already got wrecked. Good enough for me. Yeah. She's going to be asking for a divorce soon. Joe, thank you for the 5. By the way, Ryan looks like the Tar Heels not doing so good. 48-14, just damaging his legacy. I don't see the point.
Bill Belichick, North Carolina getting destroyed. I am keeping an eye on Billy that game out of the corner of my eye here. TCU's destroying North Carolina. So.
Tom Brady was the brains. Hate to say
Wow.
it.
Whoa, look at that. Some New England sports knowledge
Yep.
from the mouth of Veridark.
Yep. Billy Cheat fucking sucks. Yes, he just put up his fucking Nantucket home for 3.9 million. Guess his 25-year-old stripper girlfriend isn't making the OnlyFans money. He doesn't have the Tom Brady funds coming back in. He's getting desperate. Crisis, thank you for the 5. That guy jerking it at a Korn concert is a way more of a crime. I know nothing about that. I'm glad I don't.
What? I don't know about that.
I don't know either. Rabbit, thank you for the 2. Get them 50 new. I'll get you a hundo. I'll buy the RK Outpost handle for 100. Hell yeah. Why not? Could be worse. Jaguar, thank you for the 199. When will our suffering end? In about 2 minutes, probably, actually. Because this episode of the FML podcast is about to be wrapped up.
That was the question he decided to ask. Like, if you have any last minute questions, when will our suffering end?
I guess it could be worse. Ryan, why don't you tell everybody where you are, what you're doing, how you're definitely not going to be back on a podcast will be next week because we're probably going to be canceled by then.
Yeah. Well, it's nice of you to give me this opportunity at the very end of the stream as opposed to the beginning. But
you could butt in whenever you want. We have 1,000 people here, Ryan.
We have 1,000 people watching still, which is wild. Yes.
Chill.
For you guys that don't know me, my name is Ryan Kinel. I have a channel called RK Outpost, although my Twitter handle, unfortunately, can't be named that.
Yeah, what is your Twitter handle exactly? It's like
at Kinel Ryan.
Kinel Ryan.
Because Ryan Kinel is taken by some butt fucker down in Louisiana with my name, who never posts.
We need
there's my channel. Look at that.
That's what you're saying. We need to bully him.
That's my channel, Ryan Kinel, RK Outpost. I talk about entertainment, pop culture, not as much video game stuff as Vera, but if there's some wild shit going on, I usually will talk about it. I've also got a second channel called RK Outpost Live, where I will be putting up archives of every one of these live streams. So we're rotating between my channel and Vera's every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. So you'll have to, if you like this one, you're gonna have to go over there and subscribe for the next one that we do. And I also work with Geeks and Gamers. I'm on Geeks and Gamers Daily. I have a channel that I run with them called Sports Wars as well. So I'm basically just only doing this until the day that I die, which hopefully is soon.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I hope I'm not going to make it that far. Now, I'm okay for a couple more years, but I definitely don't want to be making it as long as you've made it so far. Never mind you in 10 years, right? It's probably good enough. 50 mark is probably all we need to be honest.
That way I don't have to really save any money. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't have to save any money for when I get old and can't work. I'll just die and it'll be done.
Yeah, that's true. But, that's the great thing. Ryan talks a lot about... We didn't get a chance to talk about it. The trans actor wanting to be Mystique. And Rachel Zegler in the box office being absolutely fucking trash. Whereas I talk mostly about video games, so then we can get together and talk about a large variation of topics. Unlike
There's had a couple shots tonight, clearly.
The trans actor.
We get diversity
situation.
of content,
I saw that clip, and then, of course, the Access Media was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Yes, we need a trans Mystique, and I don't think anybody has ever asked for that, except for that one person, who, by the way, was the same individual, we'll call them to be nice, that was in Doctor Who as the maestro.
Jinx Monsoon, former drag queen that, because obviously if you're a drag queen, you're only one step away from doing this anyway, became full trans. And like, it's so funny to listen to somebody be like, a lot of trans people identify with Mystique because we love the idea of like trying to appear as something that we're not. Like that's basically what
they go on. They start saying that they just want to be treated normal, and then they go on to say that they're not treated normal. It's like, what do you want? Do you want a role because you're special, or do you want a role because you think that you're the best for the job? Like which is it going to be? These people constantly contradict themselves. But
Yeah,
I guess that's what happens.
And to say a lot of us like the idea of being able to blend it. It's like, yes, I'm sure it would be a fantasy for a trans person to think that they could pass. I agree. Like that is some sort of fantasy that you all have. Yeah.
I saw another clip of Jinx. I guess they have like a rotating or like consistent podcast or like a show or something with Vulture. They were basically saying that if you dye your hair, you're basically trans because you're constantly transitioning. So now, guys, the red hair is over. I gotta fucking stop. They're like, oh, because you're, I don't remember how they exactly worded it, because you're expressing yourself in a way that isn't exactly the way that you were born, right? You're basically trans.
Yeah, and I think that, I can't speak for everybody, but I think for most reasonable people out there, we think that there might be a little bit of difference between maybe coloring your hair or wearing a little bit of makeup to affect your appearance versus surgically destroying your sexual organs and taking hormones or hormone blockers for the rest of your life. I think most people think there's a slight difference somewhere in between there.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I can't find that clip, but my God, I'm not particularly familiar with this person, I guess, except for hearing about them screeching about Doctor Who and now fucking Mystique, but they
were a
have some
two-time winner of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Wow, stunning and brave. Does anybody fucking care? They have some insane takes because they try to frame everybody as being transgender in some way. Like, oh, if you get a tattoo or a piercing, they almost also like kind of argue that, oh, if you wear certain styles of clothing, then that's also like a step towards being transgender.
If you dress up for Halloween,
right, it's not like if you're just wearing, a black shirt and pants, but like, oh, if you have, I don't know, like Victorian era clothing or jewelry. Oh, well, then you're like playing a part and you're really masking who you truly are. It's like, what the fuck?
I do think it's funny. We're just like talking about like trans people and it's just a picture of me up on screen. Like,
yeah, why not? Well, we were going to end the stream and then we were just talking. Guys,
these people like just looking at me. It's like,
yeah, well, it wasn't going to be a full conversation. It was like in passing. And then, of course, because we are us, we can talk about literally any random topic for 10 minutes. So, guys, go and subscribe to Ryan Kinel, RK Outpost. Apparently, his second channel's blowing up because of our first episode.
Got to 26,000.
It's pretty good. All the links are in the description and the chat, guys. But yeah, let me read up these last few supers and then we'll be ending the stream. FML. Maximus, thank you for the 99 cents. I really, really appreciate that, that image. Yeah, that's great. I don't believe that those are her feet.
They are.
Unless I see like an image of it physically attached to her body. I don't believe it. She's really only got 4 toes.
No, like the pinky's like back in there. It is like a weird fitting shoe and like her nails look a little rough from something. I think all that cleared up because there's other pictures of her feet out there that are not like that.
Yeah, that looks absolutely insane. And I'm sure that the image does truly exist, right? Because you're saying it exists. I'm going to trust you. But wow, does that look fucking crazy?
I think it might have been at the Captain Marvel premiere. I just like remember.
Well, if you ever find it again, I guess then I'll believe you. Rabbit, thank you for the 5 Vera Gs. I'm not selling it. We need to boost them. You help me out, you get rewarded. Currently 10, need 40 more. Wait, but I want to buy the handle. How much have you offered for the handle? I think he's
trying to boost it. What are you doing?
Yeah, he wants this person to be able to keep the handle.
No.
Damn. Rabbit's kind of a hater. FML, thank you for the 5. And Erratic, thank you so much for the €5 right at the end of stream. Much appreciated. But yeah,
Thank you, everybody.
Anything else you have to say to the audience?
Not really. Maybe we'll be back if we don't kill
Maybe.
ourselves. You know,
If we're not canceled.
Yeah. Maybe we might get canceled. We might cancel ourselves. Don't know. But in all likelihood, we will be back Monday, 9 p.m. My channel, and I might be watching my Bears get destroyed.
True. So. Rabbit, thank you for the 2. I'm keeping it away from Ryan. You know what, Rabbit? You're quite a hater, and I kind of like it. I appreciate the 2. Fuck my life. But yeah, guys, go and subscribe to Ryan's channel if you haven't already. Also, check out the links in the description. Go and subscribe to my second channel as well, Veridark Reviews. We're almost at 4K. I upload all of my video game reviews there. I'm going to be doing my collection videos soon. I've got my Tolkien collection. I've got my box SNES collection. So much random shit that I can show off. But yeah, go and subscribe there, almost at 4K. And next week, over on Ryan's channel, we'll be live for the FML podcast, 9 to 11:30, really, because that's kind of the time slot now. We're getting away from some of that original controversial rebranding. But yeah, it's a rotating show, so next week we'll be on Ryan's, the week after we'll be back here. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. I will be live again tomorrow night, Tuesday at about 7 p.m. Eastern. I haven't decided yet what we're going to do. I think we're just going to continue on with Lost Soul aside. It hasn't been a great game yet, but we're like halfway through, so I feel like we should finish it. And then this week we'll be playing Hollow Knight Silksong, maybe Chronos as well, so lots of stuff going on. But yeah, subscribe to the channels if you're not already. Of course, I appreciate all of your donations, all of your support. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for stopping by. And have a really great rest of your evening, everyone.
Bye, everyone.